got some things to talk about tonight. You know what I mean?
Yes, we do, man. I feel great. How about yourself, man?
Man, I feel good, man. I feel good. You know what I mean? I feel good.
Yeah,
You know, the day was a day was a really good day. You know what I mean? And it was a beautiful day,
cool.
a really good day, and it was a busy day. But you know, man,
Right,
I'm just blessed. I'm just blessed to still be standing and still be alive, man. And
right,
you,
right.
you know what I mean? But yeah, man. Like you know, like I want to start off. You know, I want to start off getting into you know, George Kambosos Jr. Man, like who you feel
Yeah,
is next? Like who you feel is next for this guy? Like, I mean, is it Devin Haney or is it Vasily Lomachenko? You know what I'm saying? Like those are like two
man.
possibilities or two potential opponents that he's looking at. Two possibilities. Like who you
Right.
think could like most definitely be next? You know what I mean? Like
I'm thinking more Devin Haney. Um, I don't know. Lomachenko was looking so good in his last fight, man. I don't know, man. I think he would do best against Devin Haney. Um, Devin Haney's a great boxer, but I think anybody fighting Usyk just it's like fight. I said Usyk. Anybody fighting Lomachenko is kind of like fighting a smaller Usyk. So it's a lot more to look out for, and you got to stay alert for the full 12 rounds. You can't lose focus for 1 second, or he'll take over the fight. So I think his best bet would be Devin Haney, but you can't count the guy out against anybody because he's a great fighter as well. It's just I think it would be easier against Haney, but that's just me. How do you see it?
I got you, my brother. Hey, man, we got my brothers. We got our brothers in the building. Don Machiavelli, one of the generals of the in the UK Army, Tucker Army, one of the generals in the YouTube box community. Don Machiavelli, much love and respect, my brother. I appreciate you, man. Much love and respect. Thank you for joining me live, my brother. Appreciate you for coming through. Much love and respect as always, General. Much love and respect as always. Mark Nash, one of the generals, one of the best artists in the game, one of the best artists and one of the best YouTube channels, you know what I'm saying, out there right now, that's on fire right now. My brother Mark Nash, one of the realest, one of the illest, dopest MCs, other than my big brother right here, the J. Roos Theory. You know what I'm
Yeah,
saying? One of the
yeah,
dopest MCs, one of the best artists in the game. You know what I'm
that's
saying?
right.
Mate, if you're not subscribed, go subscribe to my brother channel, man. Mark Nash said just tapping in to smash the likes. You know, hit that like button, man.
Appreciate
Appreciate you.
that.
Appreciate you, my brother. Much love and respect. Mark Nash says, and show my support in the chat, man. Appreciate you, Mark Nash. Much love and respect, my brother.
Thank
Uh,
you.
it says do the same if you have time later tonight. Yeah, man, we can most definitely come. We gonna most definitely yeah, man. If I don't end up falling asleep after this live, I'm gonna most definitely come through there tonight, bro, and show some love and show some support, Mark Nash. Man, you keep doing what you're doing, man. You got a great channel, a great I love your lives. Your lives are fire. Your lives are you got some very good live shows, and I love what you're doing over there on your channel, man. I appreciate what you're doing. Keep up the great work. And yeah, you're gonna always have my support, my brother. You're gonna always have my support. There's always love and respect over here. That's with me and my brother my big brother right here, the General, the J. Roos Theory, man. You're gonna always have our support.
For sure.
It's nothing but love and respect. So yeah, man, we most definitely like if I'm still up and alert, man, I'm gonna try to catch a live show tonight because I know it's gonna
Right.
be fire. You know what I'm saying? I'll be peeping in, man, and I'm gonna start coming over there a lot more often, man, showing love and showing support. So just keep up the great work, man, and you always been showing me love for a long time. And of course, I always pop up on you, man, whenever I got the chance and the opportunity to pop up on you. I pop up on you and show you love as well, man. So we brothers, man. You know, we brothers. You know what I'm saying? So we gonna support each other, Mark Nash. You already know what it is, and like I said, you one of the best artists in the game, and keep with that dope fire music. You know what I'm saying? I gotta purchase that music, man. We gotta purchase that music. So keep up the great work, my brother. Nothing but love and respect always. Mark Nash says later. Don Machiavelli says salute to the J. Roos Theory.
Yo,
Don Machiavelli
appreciate that,
says
man.
salute.
Much respect. Much respect back at you, homie.
Yeah, much love and respect. Mark Nash has heard about that. I heard about that. H Money. HIT. Yeah, man. Hey, yeah, man. We gonna cook up. We gonna cook on that. Hey, Mark Nash. We gonna cook on that tomorrow, bro. So if you want to join the live, because I'm gonna have the real H Money. I'm gonna have the real H Money in the building. The real H Money is gonna be in the building, and he gonna speak his piece because he got a whole lot to say. He got a whole lot to say. Matter of fact, J. Rules continue to take over the show. Let me I gotta say this number real quick. So I'm going to let me see. Hold on, let me see something. Like let me put on my let me do my little logo, whatever it's called. Let me stop my camera for a minute. Yeah.
So what's up, y'all? What fights do you guys want to see for 2022? Like, I mean, what are the fights that you want to see, like, almost within the next couple months, rather than waiting way down the road? What does it say? Trying to read this. I don't deserve that. Come over to break. Man, that's so smart. Can't even read it. Let me see. Oh, I see. It says I don't deserve that. Come over to Breaking Beats. We're content creators. Ain't got to worry about the producer being all in the videos. Suge Knight. Oh, that's hilarious, man. All in the videos, dancing. Oh, that's classic, man. Dude, that's a good one right there. Mark Nash dropping jokes and jokes and jokes and jokes. Yeah, man. Yeah, that's a good one, man. Wow. But what are some of the fights you all want to see? Of course we got Joshua Usyk coming up. We don't know yet who Fury's fighting. He's talking about fighting Francis Ngannou, something about that. So I don't know. I definitely want to see AJ Usyk sooner than later. A lot of people not giving AJ much of a chance in the rematch, which I think is ridiculous because, like someone was saying, Usyk's face has never been scarred up that bad before until he fought Joshua. Usyk won the fight, but he definitely got touched up. And if AJ can adjust, then it'll be a long night for Usyk. So, of course, Usyk's going to adjust too, but you're not going to see the same AJ in the rematch, that's for sure. Oh, you said Mark Nash says, I meant you don't deserve that. You didn't deserve that. Yeah, I know what you meant, man. Yeah. Yeah, I guess they're going to expose some things tomorrow night. I should be on with them and hearing everything that's going on between this H Money guy. Not really familiar with his channel, but I'll be listening, trying to figure things out and see what's what. But man, that was hilarious. My Suge Knight voice. But I don't know what's next either for Deontay Wilder. I know he was talking about retirement, which I don't think he's going to do. He probably just needs a long break. He's had back-to-back knockouts against Tyson Fury, so that takes a toll on your mind and body. It doesn't have to take a toll on his mind so much, but I know it took a toll on his body. But I'd still like to see Wilder and Dillian White mix it up at some point because they had that little beef going back and forth, talking about messing with each other's girlfriends and stuff like that. But yeah, who else is out there? Frank Sanchez. I know a lot of people were kind of going hard at Frank Sanchez after his last performance because he didn't get a knockout. But I think Frank Sanchez is a future champion. You're not going to knock everybody out. And sometimes you just want to work on some things in the ring. And he's tough for anybody to beat because he's a well-rounded boxer puncher. So I got Frank Sanchez. Yeah, my specialty is the heavyweight division. That's why I'm talking heavyweights. You got Frank Sanchez, Tyson Fury, Deontay Wilder, AJ Usyk, Andy Ruiz, Dillian White, F.A. Ajagba. I don't know. F.A. Ajagba's kind of gotten stagnant to me. he's more of a robotic guy. I'm noticing it's just kind of a 1-2 punch, and after that, he doesn't have much to offer. He's not the most defensive fighter in the world either. He just kind of stands there and blocks his punches with his guard, but he doesn't have. You throw a hook, he doesn't really have much defense. We got, I don't know how I forgot Joe Joyce, the juggernaut. He's gonna be tough for anybody to beat because his chin is like stone, and he's a super big guy. He's like what 6'6", 260-ish. So I got Daniel Dubois. I don't know if they'll ever have a rematch. If they do, the first time I picked Daniel Dubois, I was naive on Joe Joyce. I thought he was so slow that he wouldn't be a threat. But knowing what I know about Joe Joyce now, I think I would go with him in the rematch again versus Dubois. I'd like to see Dubois fight someone like Anderson, Jared Anderson, who's coming up from the America. He looks like a real good heavyweight. The only true prospect I think that I've seen so far coming out of America is Jared Anderson. I believe he helped Tyson Fury get ready for his third fight with Deontay Wilder. So Jared Anderson looks like an upcoming fighter that'll be dangerous. I want to see how well he takes a punch, though, from one of the top guys. That's why him and Daniel Dubois would be, to me, that's pay-per-view worthy, and I definitely pay $100 for that. That definitely isn't going the distance. But yeah, just open up the chat. What kind of fights do you got? What fights do you guys want to see in the heavyweight division? Holla at me.
Yo, back in the building, man. Yeah, back in the building. Hey, man, big things. My brother, big things in the building. Much love and respect to one of the generals. He says, "Hi, Andy. What up, bro? Hey, much love and respect to you, big things, man. Much love and respect to you, brother. Appreciate you coming to the live, man, and joining the live, big things. Appreciate you, my brother. Much love and respect." Don Machiavelli says Dillian versus Fury got to happen next. Yeah, right. Man. Yeah. That's the fight. I'm looking forward to. You know what I mean? Right. Hopefully, they can seal the deal and most definitely come to a mutual agreement. Right. And seal the deal and we get in the fighter zone. Hopefully we because I think it was pushed back for the right, big bro. It was like pushed back for
the arbitration.
For the man, I can't think right now. Hold on, I'm gonna come back to it. Linda Sapicha's in the building. Much love and respect to the Queen and to one of my special members, along with the J. Rules Theory. Much love and respect to Linda Sapicha, the Queen of the Tucker Army, the Queen of the UK Army. She says, "Hi, Andrew. Dillian versus Fury." Yeah, that's the fight that I want to see. You know what I mean? That's the fight that I really want to see. I'm looking forward to that fight. You know what I mean? It's basically if they can come, they can agree upon a deal, they can seal the deal. They're still in negotiations, and I believe that was pushed back. The negotiating,
right.
The negotiations and stuff like that was pushed back. I believe that's what I was trying to say.
Right.
Much love and respect to Don Machiavelli. He says AJ knows what he got to do in that rematch, and he's going to do it. AJ know what he got to do, and I believe he's going to do it. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Like it's going to be a great fight, an epic battle. To me, in my eyes, if you want me to be honest with you cats, I think it's a 50-50 fight. But I would not be surprised if Anthony Joshua was to literally go beast mode, bring back that killer instinct in a smart way, apply pressure, break Usyk down and stop him. But it's not going to be easy. I think it's going to be a competitive fight, very challenging fight for both. But I think Anthony Joshua will be more than prepared for this fight. I think he knows what he has to do. Usyk could probably switch up the game plan, but I don't see what could be different next time around. You know what I'm saying? But at the end of the day, he's a skilled fighter, elite level fighter, a pure boxer. Well, and Anthony Joshua is going to show you guys that he's also a skilled boxer puncher, but he's also a technical brawler that's going to walk him down, use his size, be mean. You seen him wrestling with his sparring partners, with big, heavy guys, to show you guys that, listen, I'm finna push this guy back. I'm finna come forward. I'm not finna just box with this guy and show you guys that I can box. Right. You know, by winning 5 rounds against the pure boxing, I'm not finna show you guys that I can box. I'm finna show you guys that I come to destroy. I seek to destroy. I'm gonna throw mean combinations, head, body. I remember it was one time in the fight, Anthony Joshua hit Usyk with a body shot, and Usyk felt it. And he did what? He backpedaled. You know, he felt it and he moved. Right. Joshua got to do a lot more of that. Be smart with his punch selection. Go down to the body, a body attack. Mix it up to the head, body. Slip punches, boom. Move his head when he goes down to the body, slip, boom. You know what I'm saying? Like head movement along with good defense, offense. Be defensively, offensively responsible. You know what I'm saying? So I think that is going to be the game plan, and Anthony Joshua knows what he has to do. He has one of the best resumes in the heavyweight division. He's still in his prime. He make adjustments. He's good at adapting. He's good at making adjustments. And I think it's going to be a great fight between him and Usyk. And I can see him winning. I would not be surprised if Anthony Joshua was to stop Usyk in a late round, not technical knockout or knockout. I would not be surprised. But if Usyk was to win again, he's just the better guy. But I know it's going to be a good competitive and a very tough fight. You know, this time in the rematch. But I feel like Anthony Joshua is most definitely going to get his belts back. I could be wrong, but I just feel he's going to get his belts back. Like, it's a lot of people may feel the same way I feel. Some people may disagree with me. It's a lot of people that feel that Usyk has his number. So we're going to see. We're going to see what's going to happen. Don Machiavelli says Wilder versus Ruiz should be next for him. Yeah. That's a good fight for Wilder. You know, I would love for the Ruiz fight to happen next for Wilder. That'd be a good fight to come back. A good fight for him coming back into the ring, stepping back into the ring. That'll be a good opponent for him. You know, stepping back into the ring. Linda Sapicha says Sanchez is doing well. Yeah, Frank Sanchez is a monster. He's a skilled pure boxer puncher. He's a monster. Don Machiavelli says Sanchez versus Ortiz would be decent. Yeah. Sanchez versus Ortiz is a good fight, but you know, Sanchez to me, he's slightly the better skilled fighter. But Ortiz is a big puncher, so that is a good fight. You know, Ortiz can box, but the more of the pure boxer puncher between the two is Sanchez. You know what I'm saying?
I think at this stage of Ortiz's career, I think Sanchez might stop him too. Yeah,
Sanchez can stop him. Can stop him. That's a good fight, but I can see accumulation of punches, so many power shots. You know, he's faster. His timing is better. He's faster. And I think he's a little bit more slicker than Ortiz.
Right.
So,
he is.
So that's that. Yeah, I think he got Ortiz. He's gonna beat him. I hate to say it. I love Ortiz. He's one of those top heavyweights that's dangerous. But Frank Sanchez is on another level. I'm sorry to tell you guys.
Right. I agree.
Linda Sapicha says, has Joe Joyce got an opponent fight coming up? I'm not sure. I got to look into it.
I don't think he does. I don't think he has an opponent. They were throwing some names around, but nothing in solid ink yet. So I don't know. I know he doesn't want to wait too long though. So they're gonna have to either get a Dubois rematch or something.
Yeah, man. Yeah. For real. Like I would love to see that rematch. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
You know, Dubois been doing this thing. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
But look, before I get to these comments, man, let's shout out all our guests, everybody in the chat. Linda Sapicha, much love and respect. The Queen, Linda Sapicha, and the special member, Linda Sapicha, much love and respect. Don Machiavelli, much love and respect, King. Kano got bars. That's my little brother right there. Much love and respect. If you're not subscribed, go subscribe to his channel. Much love and respect to my little bro, Kano got bars. H Money Brooklyn Don is in the building. That's the real H Money right there. The real H Money. You know what I'm saying? That's the real H Money right there. You know what I'm saying? Hey, H Money, I tell you what. H Money. Hey, I'm gonna put this. Anybody that want to hop on, you know what I'm saying? We talking this good boxing talk, but H Money, Brooklyn Don, the real H Money, man. If you want to hop on, I'm gonna put this in the chat. And anybody want to hop on and talk this boxing talk with me and my co-host, you guys are more than welcome. So I got the link in the chat for anybody that want to hop on, and talk this boxing talk, you know what I'm saying, and have a good old discussion with us. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, H Money Brooklyn Don, if you want to hop on, my brother, you're more than welcome. Much love and respect to my brother H Money Brooklyn Don. Much love and respect to my brother Dwight. He said, "What's good, my twin bro?" What's good, my twin bro? IB in the building. IB who I be. That's much love and respect to my little brother IB who I be. It says, "What up with my brother AT?" Much love and respect to my brother IB who I be. Much love and respect, man. Welcome to the live. Welcome to the live, my brother. Much love and respect, little bro. My brother Young Billy Boxing is in the building. Hey, Young Billy, I just subscribed to your channel, man. I just subscribed to the channel. Hey man, you know your stuff, bro. You're very knowledgeable. You've always been knowledgeable. Even when, being on another panel, been on another channel and talking boxing with you, bro. You always been knowledgeable. You always, you're educated when it comes to the sport of boxing. You're knowledgeable, and he's I believe he's an amateur. He's an amateur boxer as well, amateur fighter. I believe. Oh, okay. So I think Young Billy Boxing, man. That cat knows his boxing. Educated brother, got a lot of wisdom, knowledge, and understanding. You know what I'm saying? Young Billy Boxing said, "Let's go, my bro." Much love and respect. Don Machiavelli says 65-35 is a fair split on that fight, and he's talking about the Tyson Fury and Dillian White. I can agree with the 65-35. My brother, shout out to my MBBC brothers, Myron Magnus, DT3 the Boom Man, you know what I'm saying? Jay Beezy, DT3 the Boom Man, Reaper Game Radio, Mr. Two Hands Up, pop, pop, pop. You know what I'm saying? Myron Magnus, all my brothers, all my MBBC brothers, man. But I believe it was my brother, the Reaper Game Radio. If you're not subscribed, go subscribe to all of their channels. But my brother Reaper Game Radio, he was saying he pretty much had the proof and the evidence and the rules. I think it was the rules when it comes to the Diamond Champion, right? J Rules. Uh-huh. When it comes to the Diamond Champion, or when it comes to the interim champion, they automatically guaranteed especially in a big fight like that over there in the United Kingdom, you're guaranteed like I think it was like 35% or 45% or something like that. You know what I mean?
Oh, I got you.
Young Billy Boxing. What's love and respect, little bro. Welcome to the show, bro. Welcome to the show. You know what I'm saying? How you feeling, my brother?
Man, I'm happy to be on, my boy AT, big bro. What's up, Jay Rules? How you doing, bro?
Hey, what's up, man? How you doing? I'm gonna have to subscribe to your channel, man.
Oh, appreciate it, man. Yeah, I just work. I mean, me and AT go about it with this Joshua Usyk, man. That's my boy. We got different opinions on it, but he knows his boxing though. So
wow.
I just want to know, big AT. I don't know who have you heard is going to be training Joshua for this fight?
I don't know who's training him. Like I see he's going. I see he's just going all around the place. Like he's going all over the place and working and kind of like learning some things from different trainers. I believe the guy what was it? Last name Wilson. The guy that we recently seen him working with.
Oh yeah. He was in Dubai with him, right?
Right.
Yeah, he was in Dubai. So he was in Dubai. That guy worked with WBA welterweight champion Dennis Ugas.
Okay.
Okay.
So that he's a good trainer. You know what I'm saying? The thing is I haven't seen him. I don't know all the fighters that he's worked with, but I know that one of the fighters he worked with was Dennis Ugas, I believe. And I don't know who's going to be his I don't know who AJ is going to choose as a final trainer, like as a head trainer. I don't know, but whoever it is, like because listen, I was okay with a few trainers. I was okay with Reynoso. I was cool with Eddie. I was cool with Ronnie Shields. And I had many reasons why I was cool with these trainers working with Anthony Joshua. And then as we recently saw, and I even did a reaction video, as we recently saw that we seen some guy working with him. I don't even know who this guy was, but I'm pretty sure that this guy is associated with Floyd Mayweather Jr.
Yep.
Yeah.
So I'm like, wow, like hold up, time out.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Will that be his final stop? Would that be his final stop working under Floyd Mayweather? Because Floyd Mayweather got quite a few trainers that's under his umbrella.
Yeah.
You know what I'm
saying? I think it's time to move on from Rob McCracken, though. I mean, I think he's done all he can do. I mean, I like the guy, but I just think I don't think he would have an answer for Usyk like another trainer would have. I think it's just time to up his game. That's just my opinion.
I agree. And Tuck, since you boxed before, big bro, would you go into the rematch trying to improve what you did in the first fight, or would you go in the rematch trying to? Because when you change trainers, you know how hard it is to implement something in such a short amount of time. So would you go in there looking for a certain combination, a certain tendency, a certain mistake that Usyk does and try to capitalize on that? Or would you try to just recreate the wheel if you were a trainer, if you were training AJ?
I'm gonna answer that question, little bro. Being boxing news. Much love and respect to my brother right there. Being boxing news. He says, don't matter who train them, not enough time to get acclimated with them. And I appreciate that super chat. Linda Sapicha, the Queen, says, "Oh, Don Machiavelli, Joyce versus Parker would be a good fight." Yeah, we're gonna talk about that. My brother, being boxing news. I appreciate the $1.99 super chat, my brother. Appreciate that, man. Much love and respect. He says AJ need heart and guts in order to win, not skills. So I'm gonna keep that comment up right there. I'm gonna keep that comment up right there.
He needs both. He needs guts, heart, and skills.
The thing is,
right, Roots. I agree.
The thing is this. Some people could have saw the fight different from how I saw it. But when I went back and watched the fight, because and I'm pretty sure J. Rules, the OG, my big brother, he do the same thing. Do film study, and I know he analyzed, and then he compare styles, and he combined styles and stylistically see how it would match up as he analyzed. And young Billy, I know you probably do the same thing, little bro. Do film study, look at how these fighters train, look at their last couple of fights and things like that, and analyze based off what you've seen coming from previous fight, maybe. But some people may have had Oleksandr Usyk winning like 8 rounds to 4. Some people was like 9 rounds to 3, right? Me personally, I had it 7 rounds to 5. I'm gonna tell you why. It was one swing round, right? That was very close. So for people that had it scored 8 rounds to 4, I can't argue with those people. I can't argue with that. I mean, I can't argue with however people saw it, in general. I can't argue with how they scored the fight and how they saw the fight. But based on what I saw, first time I scored it 8 rounds to 4, unanimous decision for Oleksandr Usyk, right? So when I went back and looked at the fight, I was like, oh man, Joshua won that one round that was really close. He landed 2 more punches over Usyk. Like, wow, they must have missed that. So that's how I scored it 7 rounds to 5. Now the 5 rounds that I gave Anthony Joshua. Now I know people will, like I mentioned before and I said before, Usyk was getting touched. He was getting hit. You know what I'm saying? And the example was his face. Look at his face, of course. The example was his face. He was getting touched. He was getting hit. The thing is, he wasn't getting hit really with real hard power shots coming from Joshua, because the Usyk was kind of like he was getting touched, but he was kind of like in a way. I don't know if you guys paid attention to this, but he was kind of rolling with those shots in a way.
He rolled the hell out of him, AT.
You see what I'm saying? So if Joshua would have hit him clean as he wanted to hit him with a power shot, just like he hit him to the body. Now that when he hit him to the body, Usyk felt that body shot. He backpedaled. Like he was like, "Oh,
uppercut? You talking about that uppercut?
Was it an uppercut to the body?
It was a mean right uppercut, and he had Usyk backpedaling, big bro, to the ropes.
Yeah. So check this out. Right? Thank you, young Billy. Appreciate you, bro, for telling me what punch that was, because I thought it was a hook, but it was an uppercut. Thank you, little bro. I appreciate you, man. Much love. But listen, Anthony Joshua, in those 5 rounds, he was able to box and had to keep up with the movement. That was the trap of Usyk. The in and out, side to side, the feints, frustrating Joshua.
Yep.
I think this time Joshua knows he cannot fall in that trap. What he has to do, he can and show love and respect after the fight. We show sportsmanship, of course, after the fight. What he has to do, with a little bit of new, because he was able to win 5 rounds in that fight, in that 12-round fight, by boxing with the more per boxer, right? And I say per boxer puncher. He won 5 rounds to me, boxing and boxing, and was able to slightly outbox the per boxer for 5 rounds, right? So it's a little bit that Joshua have learned, and he showed me this in the Andy Ruiz Jr. rematch. He showed me that he can stick and move. He can work off the job. He can set up the right hand. He can pivot, lateral movement. He can do these things, right? You know what I'm saying? So he knew that he had to make it a chess match. He had to box with this guy, but the only thing that he was missing was being very smart with his punch selection, and he didn't necessarily use his size like he wanted to, because I believe the movement of Usyk was frustrating him. What he has to do, keep a little bit of the new, because he's evolved, he's transformed, he's a little better than before. With a little bit of the new, bring back a little bit of the old. That means get in there, and if you have to get in there, follow his feet, cut off that ring. When he moves right, meet him there. When he moves left, meet him there. When come forward, press the attack in a very smart way. When you move your head, slip down to the body, boom, and then use another shot to set up and go back up to the head. Being smart with mixing up your attack. Being smart, body head, defense, body head. Be smart with the attack this time. I think Joshua knows that he got to apply pressure. Be smart, walk him down. As you see, he was wrestling with big guys, his sparring partners and stuff like that, to show him, guys, I'm finna push this guy back. I'm literally finna get in there and make it a war. Joshua ain't trying to lose this rematch. He know I got to get in there, leave it all in the ring, show this guy no respect. I know that this guy is skilled. I know that this guy's a difficult style to deal with, but I know that if I prepare for this type of style, that it has some similarities, a type of style I slightly seen before. And I can see the similarities of a Joseph Parker, a fighter that made him move.
Yeah.
So what he has to do, he has to stay right in front of him, move when he moves, don't fall for the feints, use his jab to set up the 2-punch, 3-punch combination, but be smart with his punching, be smart with his attack, and be smart with his punch selection, and overwhelm him with mean combinations. And I think going to the body is the key, because I think that Usyk is weak to the body, and I think that probably Floyd Mayweather, somebody has been telling him this. Like, you got to attack this guy, apply pressure, be smart with your punch selection, mix your punches up, head, body, head, boom, show this guy no respect, because if he couldn't stop you, it was accumulation of punches. You know what I'm saying? That in the movement that wore Anthony Joshua down. Usyk could not knock out no Anthony Joshua. He couldn't knock him out. He came close to stopping him in the 12th round. It's because Joshua gassed out. He fatigued. Right. And Usyk, so if he doesn't respect Usyk power, come forward, but still perfect your head movement, perfect your defense, and overwhelm him with those mean combinations, and throw and be ferocious and bring back the ferociousness, bring back the grit, bring back that toughness, bring back that beast. Because Joshua still got that killer instinct, and the reason why I say he still do, because in a very awkward style, a difficult style that anybody can deal with, was a Kubrat Pulev. You know what I'm saying? Kubrat Pulev, what he did, he boxed him, broke him down, brought on that killer instinct, and he knocked him out. People said he didn't have it in him no longer. He said he was affected by the end of Ruiz Jr. first fight, but he showed you that he wasn't. He was a little hesitant at times against Kubrat Pulev, but he fought a smart fight. Right. Anthony Joshua has to adapt. He has to make the adjustments, and he has to be smart, but he has to bring back that killer instinct. He has to bring back the beast, but this time be smart with using your size, walking him down, and pressing attack. Overwhelm this guy. Don't fall into this guy's trap. Don't fight his fight. Take it to him. Take it to him. Take it to him. But be smart at doing so.
Right. Hey, you know what else, AT? I think Joshua, if he gets a pretty good trainer with a keen eye, there was times in that fight, and it was through 12 rounds too. You know, Usyk feints to set up his offense, but when he's feinting, he was just freezing Joshua, but he freezes Joshua, and then he'll throw a jab. You know, before he threw his jabs most of the time and his straight lefts, it was a feint that came with it. So a lot of times, if Joshua, instead of biting on the feint, would throw that mean right hand down the pike, he would kind of train Usyk away from feinting so much, and it would kind of break Usyk's rhythm. And he can kind of catch Usyk coming in, because you know he's going to come in if he's feinting. See, every time Usyk feinted, he came in with a straight left or a double jab and slipped to the right. So it's kind of a rhythm and a pace that Usyk fights at that was pretty predictable. You know, if you watch it on film, Usyk feints he feints 90% of the time before he leads with his offense. And if Joshua has a good trainer that kind of sets that up, a mean 1-2 is a southpaw killer at Big Bro. And you know what I'm saying? You overextend with that uppercut. Hey, I mean, you overextend with that straight left. You get caught clean, and you can't roll with it because you were feinting. You got caught in the middle of your feint. You can't roll with that right hand like he was doing when he expected it. You get what I'm saying?
Right.
Exactly.
And that could be something that could put Usyk out this time.
Right.
Exactly.
Yeah, that makes sense.
Yeah, exactly.
There was a lot of times where there was lulls in the offense, Big Rules, and Usyk didn't throw anything, and AJ would kind of get frozen because he wasn't used to the feints.
Right.
And that frustrated Joshua. You know, that excess movement, because you know how when he was feinting, Joshua would put up his defensive posture thinking he was going to punch. Instead of punching with the feint or throwing that uppercut to the body every time Usyk feinted, I guarantee you he would stop feinting, or he would feint on that canvas from all them damn uppercuts to the body, Big Bro.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? That's facts, though. That's real. Yo,
that makes sense, man.
That make a lot of sense, bro. Yo, like I agree with you 100%, and I think that's why I think that Joshua activated that rematch clause. And he did it. He didn't waste no time doing it. He didn't waste no time doing it because he was like, man, I was in this guy. I was in the fight with this guy, and I fell in so many traps, right? Mm-hmm. But it was like, now I know what I have to do. Now I know what I have to do. I can't it was already in the contract. It was already a rematch clause agreed to. So I'm going to activate it, and I'm going to go in there, and I'm going to show these people that I can beat this guy. And I'm not just saying it because I'm the bigger fighter. I'm not it because I have the longer reach or I'm bigger. I know that I can beat this guy. I have one of the best resumes in the heavyweight division. I have seen different styles. I have made adjustments before. I have figured out fighters before. You know what I'm saying? So I know what I have to do against this guy. I didn't execute what I really wanted to execute because this guy threw me off. And we know what frustrated Joshua. We know what traps Joshua fell into. But all I'm saying is that I know that Joshua is now aware of what traps not to fall into. If Usyk doesn't get in there and switch anything up, Joshua could have the game plan just to take away those few things and apply what he needs to apply, making the necessary adjustments to get in there. But I know one of those things is this guy seriously. I feel like this guy can't knock me out, but I'm gonna still be smart. Defense, head movement, slip, go to his body. Any trainer that know better, what it's gonna be is telling this man right now, this is what you have to do. Don't show this guy no respect. Show these people that you are skilled and better skilled than what they think you're not as skilled as they think you are. So go in there and show these guys that reason why you are the 2-time unified heavyweight champion, and you have been in there with so many different styles, and you have been in there with some of the best elite level fighters, you know what I'm saying, and some of the top heavyweights. Show them that you can make the necessary adjustment. Show them that you can have the right game plan this time and be better prepared, because now you know what to expect coming from this fighter. Don't fall into those traps. Switch up. This is a whole totally different game plan. But the number one rule is show him no respect. Show him no respect.
Yeah.
Big Tuck, you need to be a they need to have you in the corner, man, just to cut, man. You fired him up, big bro. If he was getting talked to like that during that fight, man, it might have been different. It was like, hey, bro, they didn't have no enthusiasm. His corner in that fight.
Yeah,
he was asking. See, Tuck, you see the differences, Big Rules. The differences, man. When AJ was asking, what are you seeing in there? What am I doing wrong?
Yeah,
he didn't get nothing. That's frustrating when you paying your trainer top dollar, bro. Right, and you're not getting nothing. You're like, hey, what are you seeing there? You know how debilitating that is, and demoralizing for a fighter that really wants to win, and he's like serious, like, yo, can you tell me what else to do? Stick to the plan, AJ. Stick to the 1-2, bro.
Yeah, bro.
Right, you got to be able to adapt. I mean,
you got to be able to.
Yeah, that's the thing. I mean, Rob McCracken, I don't know. They've been together so long. I don't know if he just thinks AJ's gonna figure it out himself or just what. But he wasn't, like you said, he wasn't getting nothing from his corner, and that's one of the reasons Lennox Lewis got rid of his trainer Pepe Correa, because he said he was more like a cheerleader than a trainer. And he brought in Emmanuel Stewart. He's like, he actually taught me like what I should do rather than just go out there and swing. You know, like he's like, dude, I'm paying you top money to tell me that. Like, I didn't need that. So he's got to get somebody in there that can adapt when something ain't working. You know, calm him down if his energy's too high. You know, calm him down, relax him, or get him pepped up. But he got to just. I think Rob McCracken's. I think he should send him on his way.
Yeah, and the thing is, like, I agree with you 100%, J Rules, and I agree with you too, little bro. Young Billy, I agree with you 100%. Like, because I saw something, and I know Floyd had to been working with Joshua. You know what I'm saying? Right. Before, I seen something in Joshua. You know what I'm saying? And he timed it perfectly well. And I seen it in the Andy Ruiz Jr. rematch, but I also saw it when he went up against Kubrat Pulev. Yeah. That step back, the step back straight.
I know what you're talking. Right.
The step back straight when he caught Pulev to hurt him. Yeah. That step back straight. It's called the pull counter. Pull counter.
I know what you're talking about.
Yeah, the pull counter. I seen him do that. Yeah, I seen him do that, but I was like, man, Floyd taught him that. Floyd taught him that. You know what I'm saying? Like, I was like, AJ, he's still learning. He's still learning, bro. He's still in his prime, and he still have enough time to make adjustments, to improve, to evolve into a complete elite level fighter. He's still learning, and that's what I'm saying. Like like you can be better than your last fight. Like, you can literally go back to the drawing board, or you can literally come with a whole totally different game plan and execute and be better than your last fight. You know what I'm saying? Like people expecting him, like people were like, you don't got no chance, you know, you're gonna lose again and things of that nature. No. What? It's not about how you fall. It's all about how you get back up. You know what I'm saying? And the thing is, he's been down before. And what did he do? He got back up. Came with a better game plan, came with the right game plan, prepared, trained, prepared, and came with the game plan that I knew that was going to work against the bigger, stronger, hard-hitting, dangerous inside fighter and boxer puncher like an Andy Ruiz Jr. You know what I'm saying? So I knew what I had to do against a Kubrat Pulev. I knew what I had to do against certain styles. I knew what I had to do against the Alexander Povetkin. I knew that I had to be smart against a Joseph Parker, who was a pure boxer puncher. You know what I'm saying? I knew what adjustments that I had to make, you know what I'm saying, going up against a dangerous boxer puncher in Dillian White, you know, at the time. I knew, you know, like Anthony Joshua was good at making those adjustments. He's good at having the right game plan. So I feel this time, if the game plan doesn't work, but I feel that the game plan can work. I feel that he just got to execute and cannot fall into Usyk's trap. Because if he falls into this trap again, he's going to lose again. You know what I'm saying?
Stacey McKinley was saying it would be a much easier fight. He said the way you fight a southpaw, he said you just stay real close. He said if you stay like up in his face, he ain't no longer a southpaw. He said if you fight at a distance, you're gonna have problems all night. He said get close. He said he's seen the toughest southpaws get knocked out when the conventional fighter stays up in his grill early on. It's like if you're up this close, I mean, you take away his advantage.
Yeah, exactly, bro. And I'm gonna get to these comments before I let you guys continue to cook real quick, man. Don Machiavelli said educated pressure. I agree 100%. Being boxing news, he says press him all night, constant pressure. Pressure. I agree 100%. Don Machiavelli says he needs to hurt Usyk early and get that fear and respect in that man's head. Wow, yeah. I agree with that 100%. Maybe says Ruiz ruined Joshua. Usyk is simply too skilled. Coupled with Joshua being gun shy makes it easy night. But I think this fight, he's not gonna be gun shy. I think this fight he going for broke. I think this fight he going for the kill. I think this fight he's not gonna show no respect until after the fight. I think this fight that he's gonna bring, like I told you, he got a little. He's gonna have a little bit of the new. Check this out, young Billy. He's gonna have. Check this out. Check this out, J. Rules. Yeah. He's gonna have a little bit of the new mixed with a. He's gonna bring back a little bit of the old. And when I mean the old, something that you guys say that he doesn't no longer have, the killer instinct. He's going to go beast mode on Usyk. He's not going to show him no respect, bro. He can't lose again. He's not trying to lose. So he's going to lay it all in the ring. And the last time we seen Joshua go to war, matter of fact, we seen Joshua go to war quite a few times. But the last time he went to war and left it all in the ring is when he went up against the legendary Vladimir Klitschko.
Right.
He went down, got back up, and that made him angry. He knew that he had to go for the kill. Right. He knew that he had to get this man out of there because he know that this man is a threat. He know that this man is dangerous. And that's the same thing he's going to do with Usyk. He know that this man is a problem, is standing in his way, and he's not going to show no respect. He's going to come to make it a war. He's going to come to press the attack. Being boxing news said maybe I agree with you. You know, it's all good. Difference of opinion. I see how you guys feel about, you know, Usyk styles being difficult. You know, Usyk is just more the pure boxer, just so fundamentally sound, and he just got AJ's number. But you know, he can win again. But all I'm saying that Joshua can win. You know what I'm saying? I think that he be more than prepared this time. I think he's more than ready. And I think the grit and toughness, the ferociousness, the explosiveness is going to return. That's all I'm telling you guys. That get ready for War Joshua. Because War Joshua is getting in that ring and he's going to try to literally walk over this man. He's going to try to really cut off the ring. He's going to come apply pressure. He's going to try to walk him down. He's not going to show no respect. I don't even think Joshua's gonna care to get hit, but I think he's gonna be smart to try not get hit, but be smart with the game plan. I think this time around, Don Machiavelli says fight ain't going the distance. Yeah. I mean, if it ain't going the distance, then I'm gonna just being honest with you. I kind of feel that if it don't go the distance, then Joshua's going to be the one stopping Usyk.
Uh-oh.
You know what I'm saying?
Uh-oh.
You know what I'm saying? What I feel. If it's not going the distance, Don Machiavelli, then I feel it's going to be Joshua stopping Usyk. You know what I'm saying? If Usyk can't stop this bull, that's when to get ready to come at him. And because you thought that Derek Chisora was a problem. You thought that Derek Chisora was a bull coming forward. Anthony Joshua is a smarter bull. He's smarter. He's a slightly better skilled bull. So when he bring that bull back, just know I told you. If I'm not the first to tell you, expect a totally different fight because it's not going to be the same as the first.
Right.
I know. Wait to come. Way too calm in this corner for sure. Yeah, I agree 100%. Maybe says no enthusiasm to fight either. No enthusiasm in AJ to fight either. Oh yeah. He ready to get back in there and destroy it. He said he ain't losing. He tired of losing. And the thing how he's training, how he's preparing right now. I don't know if you guys paying attention, but this guy here is like on a whole nother planet right now. He's zoned in. He's in tune. He's in tune to getting his belts back, bro. I don't know if you guys ain't been paying attention lately, but I think you guys need to go pay attention. This guy is literally moving around, working with different trainers, being educated on different on different things. But at the end of the day, I think the right trainer is going to be the head trainer, and whoever that head trainer is, bro. Joshua already got it. It's already in his mind because Usyk can win again. Joshua knows Usyk can win, but guess what? Usyk said it himself. I hate to break this to you, but Usyk said he knows that Joshua is going to be better the next time around. He said he knows Joshua is going to be better next time around. He know that he's going to have to prepare. He's going to have to probably switch up because he probably feels that the same thing is not going to work next time around. Because this time around we got a different killer that might be stepping in the ring. Benedict Pierre-Louis said, "What's up, bro? Just got on live. Much love and respect to one of the generals, Benedict Pierre-Louis." One of the generals, Little Bullet, man. Much love and respect to Little Bullet. Appreciate that 2 pound, that 2 pound super chat, man. I appreciate it. Said hi, Mr. Tucker. Hey, y'all. Much love and respect, Little Bullet, man. We appreciate you, my brother. Yeah,
I was wondering, did you guys see the footage the other day of Usyk training in the snow? I think he's in the Ukraine training in the snow and all that. So I was wondering, did you guys check that out?
Yeah, I mean, if he dies, he dies.
Yeah, right.
Modern day Rocky, man. Modern day Rocky. Rocky movie. That's Usyk Drago.
Right. And I know when we had on James Ali Bashir, he said that Usyk's an underrated puncher. He said, I've held the pads for him. He's like, people don't know this dude has some pop, I know he was stronger at cruiserweight, but he's like he's got enough power in there to get your attention. Maybe not knock you out, but it's enough to kind of keep you at bay, he was saying.
Hey, you know what, bro? Y'all did a great interview with him too. He also said
that, man.
He also said I forgot that guy he said was the most talented fighter he ever trained at heavyweight. He said he gave Larry Holmes a heck of a fight. I think it was Larry Holmes.
Oh, he was talking about man. I know
I heard y'all talk to him, man. I forgot his last name was not Harris.
Yeah.
No, not Harris.
Yeah, he said he gave Larry Holmes. Oh man, I know what you're talking about.
Yeah, I forgot his name too, man. I know exactly what he's talking about too. I
went back and looked him up too, man. He said the guy, just wouldn't train. He said the guy just wouldn't train, and he said Usyk was the most. He said he was one of the best boxers. He said he's a master boxer. He was talking good about Usyk.
Oh gosh. I just watched him fight them. I just want. Oh man, I know you.
I gotta probably go look it up.
I did a great interview with the OG though, man. He was happy to tell y'all a lot of stories, man. That was awesome, Ruse and AT,
Yeah,
man. That was
we got to
awesome
get him back on, man. He's
man.
a fountain of knowledge.
Yeah, man, it was a beautiful feeling, little bro. Me and Big Bro, man, it was just like, it was pretty much like, man, like we was like in this, like we was kind of like in this, pretty much like in this, we was pretty much like in this room, bro, and we was just like so zoned in on listening to the legendary stories, the history on like everything, just listening to like the amazing stories he was telling us, man, just being like finding out things that we never knew, and you know what I mean, just the history of the sport. It was just something, it was a beautiful feeling. Like young Billy, when I tell you, man, like this guy, man, took us back. It's like we was like in a time, we was in a time machine.
Like a time machine,
time machine, and we was like going back in the day, bro. It was like we was reliving. We was like we was living back in the times that he was taught. Like it was just amazing, and just to have a legendary have a legendary trainer like that, man, and a legendary figure like James Ali Bashir, man. Like it was just an honor. It was a great feeling, and like I was just so like we was both excited, man, to have him on, and we was able to bring him back on again, and you know, it was the second time was also a great interview, and we connected to Coach James Ali for sure, man. So hopefully soon we talking about getting Shannon Briggs, you know, and guys like Vladimir Klitschko, you know, guys
Vlad Sarenko maybe,
like Vlad Sarenko and guys like that on the channel, man. But it was really an invitation given by my big brother and the general. You know, he introduced me to James Ali Bashir. So I really got to thank my big brother right here, the J. Rules Theory.
It's all love, man.
The J. Rules Theory, man. Like so, it was like my first. When I say young Billy, I was kind of like, J. Rules like, you gonna be all right, man. You're gonna be fine. You know, I was a little nervous at first. I was like, I don't know.
You did great, man.
This is my first interview. I don't know, but you
did great, man.
But you know,
you sounded like a pro.
Yeah, I appreciate that, man.
I remember that fighter you was talking about. His name was Maurice Harris.
Yeah, his last name was Harris. Yep.
Yeah, Maurice Harris. Yeah,
I couldn't think of the first name, but he said his last name was Harris. I thought I was on with that one. I remember it, man. He said he gave Larry Holmes. Was it Larry Holmes a good fight?
Yeah, he gave Larry Holmes, like every fight that dude was in, he was like, he just didn't have the best chin in the world, because I saw him fight a guy named Derek Jefferson. It was back and forth, like he had power and stuff, but he just couldn't take it back because he was like a smaller heavyweight. He was like 6'4", 212 or something, but he gave Larry Holmes fits, man. Yeah.
That's him. That's him.
Yeah.
Man, y'all, hey man, shout out to, that was like it sounded like y'all were talking to a grandfather, man, or just a father figure. That's what it sounded like. You just had enough respect, and he was just cooking, man. And he enjoyed being there. Like he's not one of those that want to take it with him. He want to leave the knowledge here. The people that want to hear.
Yeah, exactly.
That's actually how I met him. I met him at the Lennox Lewis Klitschko fight back in the days. He just came up talking. He was like a real humble guy. I was like, and he told me then, he was like, yeah, I was in the camp with Lewis and Maurice Harris. They used to spar. So I was surprised. Like I told him about that the other day. He remembered me. I was like, wow, man, this dude got a good memory. That was like almost 20 years ago.
Good wins ago, man.
That's awesome.
Sharp. Yeah, he's sharp. Little Bullet, appreciate the £2 super chat, man. Much love and respect to one of the generals, Little Bullet. Much love and respect. Don Machiavelli, I see you, my brother. Much love and respect. He says the Crunch Gym and Sugar Hill Stewart would be a great trainer for AJ. But
I agree.
He's with Tyson Fury, so it ain't happening. Yeah, Don Machiavelli. Yeah, Sugar Hill Stewart would a awesome trainer. I ain't gonna lie, would be the guy that he would need. You know what I'm saying? Be honest with you. But my brother Clement is in the building. My brother Clement Interloom is in the building. He said catch him clean multiple times. You know, he's probably talking about Joshua on Usyk. Yeah, it's gonna be a great fight though, man. My brother Campos Vasquez is in the building. My brother Campos, much love and respect. He says sup to the chat and the panel. Salute to you, my great brother. Much love and respect. The queen, Linda Sapicha, the queen of the UK army, of the Tucker army. She says AJ's jab has to be strong. He's got a perfect. He got to have perfect timing and catch Usyk early because Usyk will not tire. Yeah, you got a good point. You got a good point right there, Queen. I ain't gonna lie. Shout out to the Queen, Linda Sapicha, Linda S. Much love and respect to you, Queen. Campo says AJ can go to McGirt. I mean, it's good trainer. You know, Buddy McGirt. Yeah, you know what I'm saying. I would rather him go to Eddie Reynoso, and I'm gonna get into the reason why I feel Eddie Reynoso. Linda Sapicha says, Hi, little bullet. Much love and respect to my little bullet. Said Linda Sapicha says, hey, my brother Clement says Usyk would be on the juice. He won't tire. See, people keep saying Tyson Fury was saying the same thing. Like, can y'all explain to me why people feel that Usyk was on the juice? Like, why Usyk is on something? Like,
because he's a dosa.
Yeah. Big dosa.
Big Ruth, he's a dosa. And he can't punch, and he's a bum.
Right.
That's what Fury would say, bro. He's a bum, and he's a dog.
Right.
Yeah, man.
You don't have no reason, big bro. Hey, Big Tuck, you don't have no reason. He's a dosa.
Yeah, but hey. But yeah, so he getting into it with Vladimir Klitschko, and he was talking about you can't be talking, man. You can't be getting on AJ and saying AJ this and AJ that and talking about Usyk is on steroids and all that type of stuff. But but Vladimir Klitschko hit Tyson Fury with a hard blow below the belt, like with a vicious low blow. When he said you can't talk. When you was caught back in 2015, I think it was 2015, right? For the Nadrolone, what was
Yep.
you know what I'm saying? He hit him with a low blow. I did a video about it. But the thing is this, like, yeah, man, you gotta practice what you preach. You know, you can't be a hypocrite, but you know, much love and respect to all these fighters, man. But at the end of the day, at the end of the day, you were caught. Oleksandr Usyk in his professional career was never caught. Never been exposed to being a drug cheat. Anthony Joshua was never caught. Vladimir Klitschko was never caught. So Tyson Fury, you accusing one man. You might know something I might don't. You might know something we might not know. But all I'm saying is that you were caught. These gentlemen, these individuals weren't caught. What wasn't caught, and haven't been exposed to being on any performance enhancement or anything of that nature. So at the end of the day, you gotta kind of like, you know what I'm saying. But Tyson Fury gonna talk his trash. He don't care. I hope that this fight with him and Dillian White is a sealed deal, because I'm letting you know, he's gonna have his hands full with Dillian White. That's gonna be a good fight. I slightly would lean towards Fury, but I wouldn't be surprised if Dillian White was pull off the upset. And it's like I say, styles make fights. And all I'm saying is that the word around the street, but come to find out it is so true. That is so true, and that it's so true that Dillian White has dropped Fury before in sparring. Now, the thing is this. Sparring is sparring. You can do light sparring, heavy sparring. But it's all about when you step in that ring. And I don't know when he dropped Fury. I don't know if it was in the past or how long ago it was. But all I'm saying is that they got to see each other in that ring, man. I want this fight to happen. If Dillian White, if Dillian White can go ahead and just agree to the 20%, whatever. Even though when it comes to the rules of being diamond champion, I'm an interim heavyweight, WBC heavyweight champion, you're automatically guaranteed to receive 35%. You know,
Right.
I think it was either 35 or 45% or something like that. So, and you got to keep in mind that they're talking about fighting in the United Kingdom, right? Over there, I think they was trying to have the fight over there in Cardiff. So if you're talking about having the fight over there, you got to remember that Dillian Whyte is a draw, and he's a star, a big star over there in the United Kingdom. Fury has a name as well, but we talked about this is a massive fight. So I feel like, you know, being kind of like, you know, and I know that the World Boxing Council was on Tyson Fury's side when it comes to the 80-20 split or whatever. I feel like forget it. Dillian Whyte, go and take this fight. You got a chance. I mean, they've been treating you wrong, doing you wrong. You had to go through all these. You had to fight this fighter, fight that fighter, fight this fighter. You had to be reinstated. You lost it to Oleksandr Usyk. Got your position back. Got put back in position after beating, coming back to beat Oleksandr Usyk once you was beat, once you lost your position, regained your position, and so now you're back in position. You know what I'm saying? To fight, and now you have this arbitration. So WBC like, well, now we got to make him a mandatory. He forced their hand. So now we are now Eddie Hearn and Dillian Whyte, we are now the mandatory for the WBC title. So at the end of the day, Fury has no choice but to fight me now. You know what I'm saying? Or vacate. You know what I'm saying? So I hope these guys can seal the deal. At least give them 35%. You know what I'm saying? But at least 25%. Or just agree to something, Dillian Whyte. Do you have a chance and an opportunity to win this belt, to win this title, and be put in position for even much more money? You know why? Because if you beat Tyson Fury, you take his lineal status, you take the lineal title, and you take his WBC belt, and you put yourself in position for undisputed.
Talk to him, Big Tuck.
So go and take it. I would not hesitate to take my 20%. So that means Fury's getting 20 million. Out of that 20 million, they got to take 5 million and give it to me. I take that 5 million. Beat this man, and take his title, take the lineal status, Rain Magazine, whatever, and go and put myself in position so my stock is going to rise, my pay, my purse is going to increase, because I know that my next fight is a bigger fight. I might have to take care of mandatory, because I think that I think I forget, but it might, unification or
Trump the
mandatory. So at the end of the day, you know what I'm saying, the winner of Joshua and Usyk fights the winner of Tyson Fury and Dillian Whyte. You know what I mean? So at the end of the day, man, like, I think Dillian Whyte need to just go ahead and seal the deal. Let's get this fight on, man. Let's get this fight on, bro. Because I feel that he has a chance. Fury is tough. Fury is a skilled per boxer puncher, and Dillian Whyte is also a boxer puncher. But I feel like Dillian Whyte has the type of style. If you thought that Otto Wallin, and Fury did his thing, he made Fury dig down deep. Fury, did his thing. He won, unanimous decision, whatever. But if you thought that Otto Wallin style was difficult for Fury, but Dillian Whyte's style is a nightmare for Fury. I repeat, Dillian Whyte's style is a nightmare for Fury. Trust me, style makes fights. You know what I'm saying? You can say that, well, he went up, look what he did to Vladimir Klitschko and all that there. Well, look what he did to Wilder. Okay, but style make fights. You know what I'm saying? Look at Dillian Whyte's resume. Look at the guys he have faced. That's all I'm gonna tell you. You know what I'm saying?
Helenius. Man.
Robert Helenius, bro. That's a monster. And even and young Billy, even Robert Helenius said that Fury is easy work. He said he would knock Fury. He said that he would knock Fury out, bro.
He did. He did. He was talking big. He did say that.
Yes, he said he would knock Fury out. He's a big, strong boxer puncher. I mean, he hit Fury clean. He can hurt him. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, I feel Fury wins, but it's possible Fury could get hurt and get stopped in that fight. You know what I mean? So at the end of the day, he was talking about that was an option, and then I think he was saying who else he said was an option? Joseph Parker, right? Was an option.
Joseph Parker and Andy Ruiz.
And Andy Ruiz Jr.
Mm-hmm.
Little bullet.
Hey, roll down Dillian White's resume again. He had Rivas, Parker, Povetkin, Helenius. He fought AJ. Bro, that's a nice resume for Dillian White.
That's a nice resume, bro.
And he fought Chisora twice.
Derek Chisora, Joseph Parker, Robert Helenius, Alexander Povetkin, Anthony Joshua. You know what I'm saying? Oscar Rivas.
That's a hell of a resume.
I'm just saying though, bro. Like people look at Dillian White and be like, "Oh man, he fatigued, he tires, and all that there." But he's dangerous, bro. Like even when he's a little out of shape or in shape, he's still dangerous. You know what I'm saying? And he's just not this big puncher. The dude can actually box. He actually sets his punches up very well at times when he wants to. You know what I'm saying? So he good at setting traps. You know, you're gonna have to be smart to avoid traps, bro. Come on, these guys. Look at Joseph Parker. I mean, was able to put on a great performance against Derek Chisora. A beautiful display of boxing, bro. Hurt him a few times, but he couldn't get Del Boy out of there. Del Boy showed so much heart, determination, grit, and toughness. But just look, bro. Like, I mean,
but Dillian knocked him out in the rematch, though.
He did.
Yeah, Dillian stopped Chisora in the rematch.
Yeah, mean left hook. Mean left hook.
Yeah, Dillian stopped him in the rematch. Dillian beat him the first time. The first time was kind of close, though. Don't y'all think? The first fight?
Yeah.
And so, Dillian won the first fight. It was kind of close, but yeah, he made a statement. He had to let people know, man, I can beat this guy. So I'm gonna make a statement and get this guy out of there. I'm not gonna play around. This guy is tough, and much respect to Del Boy, man. That guy just makes it rough and tough for everybody. But like Dillian White had to let him know that, listen, I'm one of the top heavyweights for a reason, bro. Right. I'm like one of the best heavyweights out there for a reason. You know what I'm saying? Like certain fighters weren't interested in rushing and getting in the ring with me. Like I love Wilder. I got so much respect and love for all these heavyweights. I do. When I tell you, big bro and little bro, I got so much love and respect for all of these heavyweights. But Wilder wasn't in the rush to fight no Dillian White.
No.
Can anybody explain to me why? You know what I'm saying?
He's a dosa.
Little bullet.
Never lay the glove with me in sparring.
Little bullet says Usyk is clean as a whistle. He's no juicer. That Fury BS. But AJ can be the first to beat him. He can't come in on the defensive though. Yeah, I feel you. I feel you, little bullet. Clement, my brother Clement says AJ would ramrod him. Like, listen, man, a monster is coming into that ring, whether it's March or April. I don't know what the final date is yet, but I think they're either targeting March or either April.
It's April, bro.
It's April.
It's gonna be April. Yeah, it's gonna be April.
Oh man, we got another one of my brothers just joined. Oh man, this is for the best of the best.
Best of the best. BTG.
Andrew Tucker, my guy, Young Bell. What's good? What's good? I just said I was sliding through checking y'all out. I said, let me jump in here with my man. I don't be saying you on here that much, Andrew. So I said, if I catch him on here, I didn't caught him on here tonight. Let me jump up on here and see what's going on. What's up? What's up, bro?
Yeah, man. I'm on. Yeah, man. You know, got my brothers on here, man. My co-host. You know what I'm saying? J. Rule's Theory, man. You make sure you go subscribe, man, to J. Rule's Theory. My big brother, one of the generals in the YouTube boxing community. Young Billy, man. You know what I'm saying?
Young Bill, I just subscribed to. Hey, Young Bill, I just subscribed to your page just now, so I gotta go to the other brother too. Okay.
Yeah, I was just gonna tell you, man. Go subscribe to Young Billy, man. That's my little brother right there, man. That young man, so knowledgeable, so educated when it comes to the sport, and he's up. And you're an amateur fighter, right, bro?
Yeah, I did fight. I had 8 Emmys, bro. I was 7-1 as an Emmy.
Yeah, my brother was just like me, an amateur boxer, man. Did his thing. So, like, my brother got a boxing knot. You know, the J. Rule's Theory also. You know what I'm saying?
Big Rule used to too.
Hey, listen,
Young Bill, I just subscribed to you. Probably like about 60 seconds ago. I just subscribed to
you. Hey, blessings, bro. Appreciate that.
All right.
Yeah, man. Yeah, I subscribed the other day or yesterday, I believe. But yeah, Young Billy, man, amazing channel, man. J. Rule's Theory, man. These guys have amazing channels. We got to support our brothers, man. We support each other. It's all about love and respect. Best of the best, you know what I'm saying, man. You've been executing for a long time, man. So y'all make sure y'all go subscribe to all of my brothers' channels. The best of the best. Young Billy Boxing, the J. Rule's Theory. These are my brothers right here. Y'all understand me? These are my brothers. I want y'all to understand, like, these are my brothers, man. Y'all are my family. Everybody in the chat is my family. No, the UK Army, the Tucker Army is worldwide. We come from different. We supported by different countries and regions from out of different continents. You know what I'm saying? We worldwide, and we show love and respect to all of our brothers and sisters. You know what I'm saying?
You do. And one thing I notice about you too, not to cut you off, Andrew, you don't just talk it. Everything you saying is the truth. Ever since I've been watching you, brother, like, you always been respectful on your channel. No matter what you talking about, you always try to keep it boxing, and you try to stay in that lane. And you have a right to get upset when you get upset about the little things that happen sometimes when you get these dudes that take your kindness for weakness and think they could just say anything to you. And I've always admired your whole style, everything about you from day one. So I want you to know that, and believe me, you can guarantee, I know from the type of person that you are, just your whole personality, me and you would never bump heads on nothing. And if we ever have a disagreement about anything, we will agree to disagree respectfully, always.
Always, brother. Always.
Hey,
and you know.
But you know what? Big Tuck was talking about that Dossa, Dillian White. So we was getting on before you got on, big bro. Hey, best of the best, man. I respect you too, man. You're an OG to me, man. So whatever you say, I would never disrespect you. I know you had some issues, man, some situation, but I heard about, man, and and my boy AT hit me up about something too, man. And you my big bros, man. So I respect what y'all got going on, and I'll never come at y'all out of pocket, you know. And you too, J. Rude.
Oh yeah, it's all love and respect, man. A lot of these boxing dudes are real emotional nowadays.
We can agree to disagree, man. It's just a fighter. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
it's just a fighter, bro. It's just our opinion.
They take it personally, you know.
Right. We can agree to disagree on it.
Well, I'm gonna tell you like this. As far as them guys, as far as the other side, this is what I want y'all to all know from my info, because I don't know what y'all might hear, what y'all see, and what y'all listening to at sometimes, but it's like this with me. Yeah, I'm the response guy. Best of the best. A spade is the response channel. Yeah. I'm up when you say some shit, you know why? And this is why I feel like that. I don't like nobody corrupting casual boxing fans' minds. I don't like that shit. I don't like people that don't know what's going on, and you to take advantage of them and tell them false narrative ass information. So when I catch your ass on there pitching out some false narrative bullshit ass information, which I catch them doing, and we know who we talking about, and that's who I'm the one that pull. I tell them motherfuckers who I'm talking to. I want them to know who I'm talking to when I'm talking about. So That's why I do that. Leave that to me. Nobody else ain't got to do that. Nobody else don't like that. Say they names and this, that. People say they don't do this. I respect all of that. If I come on somebody's channel and they tell me don't say nobody names and this, that type shit, I have no problem with that. But when I make them videos, yeah, I'm the response guy. I'm coming at their ass. When they come up with some dumbass shit or say some shit that I'm gonna tell you, you wanna know who I'm talking about. That's just what I do.
Yeah, you always had my respect, best of the best, man, and you've been showing love and respect, man, for a very long time, man, and you know what I'm saying, and you always spoke your mind, always kept it real, you know what I'm saying, you one of the OGs and one of the generals of this YouTube box community, along with the J. Rules theory. And we got our young kings and young generals, YB, young Billy boxing on his way for the start, executing the game, with his boxing knowledge. I mean, with having a boxing eye, as being a student of the game as well. You know what I'm saying? And so a lot. It's you know what I'm saying? And yeah, I already know what you said. Like that situation, as far as like disrespect, I would never disrespect any one of you brothers, man. I would never have no hate or animosity towards any one of you brothers. If you brothers have if you guys disagree with me or have a difference of opinion, different perspective, a different way of viewing things, or a different way of seeing a fight, or if you have a favorite fighter, or if you like me, I made some changes on this channel, bro. Like I don't have nothing bad to say about no fighter. If people want to hold these fighters accountable, they can. If people want to call these fighters out, they can. But at the end of the day, I respect what these fighters do in the ring, and I also respect some of these fighters on who they are outside of the ring. But it's more of who they are inside of the ring as warriors and modern day warriors and gladiators. So at the end of the day, like, you ain't gonna catch me talking bad just because a fighter lost. You ain't gonna catch me disrespecting the fighter, you know what I'm saying?
Right.
And calling him all out his name and things of that nature. Because on this channel, bro, we always preach love and respect, and it's all across the board. It's nothing but love and respect for every fighter, bro. I don't care.
Andrew, don't losing, don't in sports, in any sport, don't losing come with winning. Don't
Right.
you know what?
That's facts,
you know what I'm saying? I always thought, somebody has to win and somebody has to lose. So why would we disrespect, or why would anybody feel like people don't like you no more because you lost? And any fighter who feel like that, I feel sad for them right now. If you think that when you lose, that your career is nothing no more. Actually, if you fought a fighter that we wanted to see you fight, and it turned out it might have been a little split decision situation or whatever, and you came out on the L, taking the L, it is what it is. But you took the fight. We seen the fight. You gave us what we wanted. Win or lose, I seen that fight as a customer. I seen and got what I wanted. So I don't have no problem with that. And that's what's wrong with the shit right now with a lot of the fighters right now. It's just the fighters not getting in those fights that we really want to see them in. That's what all the animosity is in the air right now. You know what I'm saying? That's what's going on right now.
Yeah, exactly, man.
I think if we all agreed, it'd be a boring sport. If everybody all was saying the same thing, it wouldn't be interesting.
And you know why boxing has taken a back seat, not just because of the media coverage for all the sports, but at the end of every season, whether it be football, baseball, or basketball, the best are forced to fight. The best are forced to compete against the best in order to crown a champion. And we know we're going to get a close to the season every season. We're going to have one champion that we know is the best through competition, because in America, and especially, we crave competition. We crave one champion. And so when we get a chance to see that, even in college basketball, the NCAA tournament, March Madness, we see that in the college football tournament now. So when you start seeing that, as a fan, we've got accustomed to seeing one definitive champion. And in boxing, we have our best fighters. I don't know why the promotional outfits are not willing to work with each other, or some guys don't feel the need to fight the other top guys because they can make a certain amount of money. But it has left the fight fans with a distaste. You know, it's left a sour taste in a lot of fight fans, you know, vicinity, because we want to see who is the big dog, who is the best. I mean, in the fight game, it's mano y mano. This is the closest thing we can get to one-on-one. And we most of the time, we don't get to see who the best is.
Right. Yeah, that's a good point. Yeah, in every other sport, we get to see the best fight the best. In boxing, so, I mean, that's one of the things why UFC blew up, because he puts the best fighters against the best fighters, and a lot of their top fighters aren't undefeated because they're fighting the top guys, you know? They're not trying to protect their win-loss column, you know?
Right.
Yeah. And so what do you guys think about best of the best, man? Because I know you rock with Bud very heavy. Now, what do you think about this lawsuit, man? And do you think it's a bad move for Bud, or what is your take on it?
I'm glad you brought that up, young Bill, because you know I'm not gonna do a video on it. I'm glad you brought it. I'm not gonna touch it. The reason I'm not gonna touch it on the video, because I don't really know what the fuck is going on.
Exactly.
You know, like, really behind closed doors, I'm not around him. I'm not with nobody who with him. I don't know what the fuck and why. You know, because I feel like, you know, I respect Bob Arm. I know Bob Arm is a piece of shit in his own way, and little shit that he do. I know, you know, he done probably took the money from a few fighters throughout their careers. But I look at it like this. Just like you and Andrew both are fighters. Y'all been living a regular life, work regular jobs. All right, like myself, go out, get our bread, pay our bills, do what we do, whatever. If I had a chance, or if I was boxing, if I was a boxer, fucking with the boxing, and I fuck around and got a plug that put me next to Bob Arm or put me next to Eddie Hearn, and they ended up signing me, and I became a fighter, and I started making 10,000, and then 50,000, and then 100,000, and then I found myself making a $500,000, and I found myself making $1,000,000. I'm in a whole nother mother. I'm just happy and satisfied that now I done broke through the gates, and I'm in a whole nother lifestyle. Now I gotta, of course, just know how to maintain it. So I feel like when these people in Bob Arm in them positions put us in that type of position, they changed your fucking life. You know how many lives he done changed over the years? He done changed their life all the way back to all the promoting he been doing and the shit, and I mean the management he been doing. So I give that man full respect for what he been doing, and as far as changing their lives and making them into what he make them into. And he does what I like as a fan the most. He go get his fighters go get super belts. Lomachenko was 3 division champion in 15 fights, whatever. Super belts in each division. He ain't do the undisputed, but Bob go get you them super belts. He got Josh Taylor undisputed. He got Terrence Crawford undisputed. He just do that shit over and over. Tio got him his belts, whatever. That's what Bob do. So I feel like Bob did a lot for Bud. Bob got Bud 6 super belts, and he put he put Bud in the spotlight. They say the rumor Bob ain't promoting him, this, that. All right, Bob a little lazy in promoting right now. Yeah, I can agree with that too. Yeah, all right, he a little lazy, but we know Terrence Crawford. All of us know Terrence Crawford. It's everybody know Terrence Crawford. Come on now, y'all. We know everybody know Terrence Crawford. As far as boxing, people in at least a nice piece of the casual. Everybody know Terrence Crawford. Now, so it's like they say he ain't really do his job or whatever, and this is why this shit going on. He fucked them out of big fights. But think about that shit, man. The PBC always fucking fights up. Come on now. The PBC been fucking fights up for a minute. All kinds of fights. All the way back to trying to get Floyd Manning. It's always coming from that fucking PBC side. I've been saying that shit for so many years, but a long time ago, a lot of people wouldn't really hear me. Because when Floyd had his run doing that shit, we couldn't really see the shit that was going on. You couldn't really see that shit then. It was hard to see that. But now all the fucking antennas up. It's a lot of antennas up around this motherfucker now. Motherfuckers watching in on shit. It's like, you know what I'm saying? It's just like, I don't know what to say as far as his situation. I just felt like I thought he was going to just leave Bob and just go. But if he really got a reason to really do what he doing, if it's really a reason, then I mean, go try to get it done. But you fucking with a serious power piece right there. Bob ain't going. That shit ain't going. You better have your shit right. You better have your shit right. I'm trying to tell you some good shit. Fuck with that man. He got them lawyers they be fucking with and all that little shit he tied. I'm telling you, they I don't know. And then he don't want to fuck his career up. But I mean, I don't even know if somebody else gonna pick him up. They talking about Eddie Hearn and them talking about down. They be acting like they trying to grab Crawford. And I don't want him to go to. I feel like if he go, remember I said this. If Bud ever go to the PBC, just y'all, please remember I said this. If Bud ever go to the PBC, he gonna sit on the shelf for a minute. A lot of shit ain't gonna take place for a long time. And I'm gonna be telling y'all, I'm gonna be saying, I told y'all he shouldn't have never went the fuck over there. We gonna be sitting around for three years from now, 4 years from now, talking about what in the fuck is going on. I'm trying to tell you, he better not go over there.
All right.
He's in a situation then. He in a situation then, guys, because your boy Eddie Hearn said he would sign him, but he don't have no opponents for him. He said, "Who do I got for him?"
Wow.
For real? He said
that?
Eddie
Hearn said, yeah, he said I would sign him, but he said Conor Ben ain't ready for him. Who I got for him? He said that.
But can't they? I mean, any fight should be able to be made. Why can't Eddie Hearn make a fight with the PBC when they already done it?
Yeah.
Hey, best of the best. Tim Smith said they don't got money for Crawford and Spence. They say Crawford's too expensive. They don't have the money for Crawford and Spence. That's what they said.
Wow.
That's what Tim Smith from PBC said recently.
Something is not right.
You heard that? Did y'all hear that? That Tim Smith?
Yeah, I heard. You know, I did a video on that. I did a video on that shit about the Tim Smith shit. Yeah,
I gotta go check it out. I know you was cooking.
So they talking about they don't have the money for the they don't have money to pay Bud, or they just don't have money in general for the
Spence and Bud. This is what they saying. This is what they saying. They trying to say this man gonna say that Bud is not established enough as a pay-per-view fighter for them to put a fight together, I guess, to pay him the guaranteed money. But what's fucking me up with that is how the fuck you figure that if you make Bud and Spence right now, you not gonna end up with the money on the back end off the pay-per-view any motherfucking way. So what is you talking about? Because Bud and Spence do 500K pay-per-view buys or better. Guaranteed. I put my money on it.
That's facts.
I put any kind of money on it. I will put it out there and guarantee when that fight take place that I get them 500K pay-per-view buys or better right now.
Because check this out, General. Check this out. People pay for the fights they want to see. Right. People pay for the fights they really want to see. It's gonna be some hardcore boxing fans that really support the sport like that. That's going to put up their money for a fight they really want to see. Now, when certain fights was on free television, they know who these fighters are. When Bud did over 3 million views on free television. Spence did two something million views on free television. Now check this out. Pay-per-view is not everything. It's not any and everything anyways nowadays. If you're not a certain name or a mega superstar in the sport of boxing, or Floyd Mayweather Jr. or Manny Pacquiao or Canelo Alvarez or Anthony Joshua, but you're going to always have to have that opponent that's going to help you do a certain number when it comes to pay-per-view buys. You know what I'm saying? The gate, yeah, you can sell out at the gate, but they're also looking to receive a percentage from the pay-per-view buys, from the pay-per-view numbers. And so I agree with you. People know who these fighters are. You know what I'm saying? You got millions of people that know who Bud is. They see them on free television a lot. It's been millions of viewers that have been seeing a couple of his fights.
I forgot all about that.
I
forgot all about that.
That's what I'm saying.
You just said it.
That's what I'm saying. On HBO, you had millions of people seeing, watching Bud fight before he even came to ESPN. Before he even started fighting for Top Rank, people know who Bud is. Now, if you had people know who Spence is. So if you had a fight of that magnitude, right? A fight in that magnitude. Now you guys are telling me no. It's gonna come down to the network. It's gonna come down to a purse bid. If you're saying that you don't have the money, but you was able. And I'm finna use this as an example. The PBC, right? You were able. You said that you don't have the money. I know sometimes it depends on the name and the fighter and things of that nature. But if you were able, and I know that you generated you doubled the money, but you put up money so you can generate the money back, but you're looking to generate much more back than you put out. So if you're telling me that you were willing to pay a fighter like Caleb Plant, right? How much did he get against Canelo? 10 million, right?
10 million.
And you paid Canelo 40 million. You're trying to sit up here and tell me a big fight, a mega fight, like a Spence and a Terrence Boyd Crawford, that you're not able to put up a certain amount of money for that fight. Now, because if it go into purse bid, a network, I can see any network. I can see that fight probably going overseas. Somebody's gonna pick it up because those fighters are being watched worldwide. Pay-per-view is not everything, but I'm talking about worldwide. These fighters are being viewed worldwide. You know what I'm saying? When it's free television, Bud was being viewed different other countries as well. It ain't just over here in little old North America, and then as far as little old little old United States of America and a part of North America. It wasn't just over here in little old here. It was also viewed in other countries as well. You know what I'm saying? When he fought these fighters.
That's why they have those fights, Andrew.
Check this out. When he fought Ricky Burns, where did Terrence Bud Crawford go to fight Ricky Burns?
What country was that?
He went over there. He went to the United Kingdom to fight Ricky Burns.
Right.
But so Bud is the type of fighter that wouldn't mind. When Earl Spence Jr. fought Carl Brook, where did he go?
He went to the UK.
So at the end of the day, it's going to come down to a purse bid. If they have to go to the purse bid, it's going to come down to what network is going to want to put up the money for the fight, because they know that this can be a very big fight. When you match up Bud, Earl Spence Jr., Terrence Bud Crawford, is a big fight. So these networks, the network and buyers, they'll be like, well, no, I want to put money for this fight because I know I can generate certain. Because you know what, I go and do my homework, I do my research. These fighters are being viewed. Pay-per-view is not everything, but if they come together,
right,
I would not be surprised if the pay-per-view numbers, you said 500K, I would not be surprised if it did close to what Caleb Plant or Canelo did or more. I wouldn't be surprised if
I say 500K or better.
500K, I bet. I wouldn't be surprised if it did 700K to 800K or something like that during these times in the pandemic and things of that nature. But if it did get right there at 1 million, 900 something K, close to 1 million, I would not be surprised, bro.
Me neither.
That's the fight that the world want to see. That's the fight that the sport of boxing wants to see.
Listen, you're gonna come and you go ahead, man.
Oh, no, I'm about to say, can y'all imagine the 24/7s and the build-up and the replays of that hallway incident? Can y'all imagine the Terrence Crawford flashing in the water saying, "Earl, I'm looking for you"? And then
just imagine,
Bomac
young
saying,
billionaire, you're gonna go in your living room and pay for that. Everybody will go pull their fucking bank cards out like a motherfucker that night and pay the shit out of for they get that.
Hey, your boy EJ talking about,
they got no problem with that.
But Bud Crawford fought Regis Pogaris, and Regis Pogaris beating Don Go better. I only check the check. First of all, he on the other side of the street. So can you imagine the replays? Like, bro, them videos are infamous, bro. Hey,
you sound just like him, bro.
I ain't worried about Terrence Crawford. I got my chickens and my cows and my horse. I'm about to go back to my ranch and sit down somewhere.
Bro, I'm about to go get some water, bro.
I ain't worried about Terrence Crawford, best of the best. On that. That's what we doing, J. Ruse. I'm telling you. Imagine all that footage we got, bro.
Right.
Maybe he told Bud, he said, "You too light in the ass. I'ma crush you. I'ma crush you."
You think all these fighters, but they forget about Bud Crawford, huh? They ain't mentioned Bud Crawford, huh? All these fighters you named, this is your lineup, but you ain't mentioned Bud Crawford. Ain't no Bud Crawford. There ain't no plans for Bud Crawford in that lineup.
Nah, we got. First, I'm gonna whoop on Sean, then I'm gonna beat Danny, then I'm gonna knock out Keith, and then Al ain't mention you. Al ain't mention you now. He ain't say nothing. Hey, that's what I'm saying. We all know that stuff by heart, bro. We done watched that so many times.
So many times, bro.
That's the closest thing we got to the fight. Hey, Bud was calling him fat. He say, "Bro, you fat. That's fat." Hey.
He grabbed Terrence Crawford. He grabbed Terrence Crawford. He said, yeah, touch it again. Yeah, touch it again. Touch it again. Touch it again.
Solid as a rock. Hey, Bud said, touch it again. That's muscle. He said, you fat. Hey.
Wow.
Yeah. I want to see that fight so bad.
If that fight don't happen this year, I don't think it's gonna happen.
I don't think EJ can make the weight after this year, Big Ruse. You know, EJ said that. EJ killing himself. You get what I'm saying?
Right.
After he gonna be 32 in March. So imagine him trying to make 147 for another year after that.
Yeah, but you gotta remember,
he'll be emaciated and no energy.
Yeah,
you gotta remember these guys walk around the walk around weight of these fighters though, man. Like it's nothing at all for Terrence Bud Crawford, Earl Spence Jr., Keith Thurman, Danny Garcia, Dennis Ugas, Sean Porter. It's nothing for them guys to make 154 or 160. Just keep in mind that the walk around weight these guys walk around. I mean, literally these guys walk around. Sometimes the walk around weights be like 170 something, bro. You know, Earl can get up probably a little past light heavyweight. You know what I'm saying? Like right there close to cruiserweight or something like that. You know, his walk around weight. You know what I'm saying? So
I don't think Bud that big, Andrew.
I think sometimes Bud walk around probably about his walk around weight sometimes be probably a little over 160 something. So like he could do 154. He can make 154 no problem if he wanted to. These guys already talking about going to a weight they'll be more comfortable at fighting at anyways. Because
I think Bud can do 154 too. I think 154 should be his final stop. But I feel like I'm like in Bud's situation though. I feel like look, shit, don't run from what's the name in them if they want it and you want to give it to these young the young gunners, give them a chance. I mean, Bud still got it in him. A lot of people kind of act like they don't want him to like stop at Virgil or Boots. No, if your Boots want it, go ahead and see what's up with Boots. That's like something for the That's something for the resume anyway. It's fan friendly. We wouldn't mind saying it. I mean, if you getting stopped at a wall and they want to keep hollering his name, and if he gonna start talking too, I mean, go ahead. And then you
Man,
could do 154. So
yeah,
whatever.
yeah,
It's whatever.
yeah. I feel you, Jen. I feel y'all, man. But I'm gonna tell you like this here. You know
What?
what I mean? I'm just gonna keep it real with you. You know what I'm saying?
Uh-oh.
Jerron Boots Ennis, Virgil Ortiz. I look at these two young fighters. There's a lot of young fighters I look at, but I'm gonna just start with Jerron Boots Ennis, right?
Right.
You know what I mean? Jerron Boots Ennis is a very gifted, very talented young fighter, man. This guy is one of the future superstars of boxing. But any of the top guys are tough fights. You know, are very challenging and competitive fights for him. Terrence Bud Crawford, man. You know, I've heard people say, well, Jerron's Boots Ennis a destroy. You know what I'm saying? You know, destroy him. You know these guys. Don't want no smoke with Jerron Boots Ennis. They know what time it is, and these young killers they moving up the ladder. These guys are now in the top 10. You know, Virgil Ortiz and Jerron Boots Ennis. Like these guys are now top 10 welterweight. So they moving up. So yeah, the top guys have no choice but to face each other. You know, it starts with Dennis UGAS and Earl Spence Jr. in unification bout. And so, but who could Bud face? You know, is it? I mean, if right now it's a situation pending with him and Bob Arum, so I don't know if we can really get that Josh Taylor fight with Josh Taylor talking about moving up, you know, to 147 to fight Terrence. But I don't know if we can get that fight because he's a top ranked fighter. So I don't know.
And they
how
say
that's going.
Virgil the closest is as far as mandatory. Virgil was closer than Boots.
Right. Virgil was closer. So, you know, Virgil was, man, these guys are tough. These guys are gifted fighters, man. They tough, they dangerous. But at the end of the day, you know, I feel like it would be a major step up fight for any one of those guys, especially Virgil, if he was to step up and fight the likes of a Terrence Bud Crawford. Basically, I guess people look at, you know, and I say style. When I say style make fights, that's what I mean. You know, just because he went in there, he went in there, just like Bud, and had a tough fight with Mean Machine Kavaliauskas. With Kavaliauskas, there was a tough fight for Virgil Ortiz. He was able to stop him, just like Bud was able to get in there and stop him. But and so, you know, we know that Mean Machine is one of those dangerous fighters with one of those type of styles. If you don't prepare for that style, you're going to get beat.
Let me ask you something, Andrew, real quick. Let me ask you something real quick. What fight made you click on to Virgil, or what fight made you say, oh, this guy is trouble?
I looked at the dangerous fight for him was the Mean Machine fight. That fight was very dangerous, but I looked at the fight between him and when I saw that he improved as a fighter and he made great adjustments. I'm trying to think what fight that was.
You talking about with the skinny black kid? What's his name?
Maurice Hooker.
Maurice Hooker.
Are you talking about
Maurice Hooker?
Are you talking about Mauricio? You talking about Maurice Hooker? Or are you talking about Mauricio when he fought Mauricio Herrera, or because he fought a lot?
I think. Yeah. So he got some guys on his resume so far, but yeah, I think it was against the Maurice Hooker fight. You know, because Maurice Hooker, Maurice Hooker. That's Maurice Hooker is Maurice Hooker he fought against Jose Ramirez. He got knocked out against Jose Ramirez, right?
Right. Yeah.
So yeah, okay. So it was it was Maurice Hooker then. So
And the reason I ask you that is because that is the fight that caught me there. That's the
yeah,
fight that I looked at that I said, wow, who the fuck is he?
yeah. But you have to,
Yeah.
you have you have to really be at your best and have the right game plan. When you're dealing with, and some people say that I heard a guy say that Terrence Bud Crawford is a boxer puncher. No, 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 no. Don't get it twisted. Terrence Bud Crawford is a pure boxer puncher.
Mm-hmm.
Terrence Bud Crawford can switch up. So many different styles. He's overall a complete fighter. So when you go up against a complete fighter, he can switch up on you. You know what I mean? Not to say because a lot of people like to say, well, this fighter is green, he's this. No, I think Virgil Ortiz is at right now the level he's on right now. I think he can compete with the top guys right now. He's now one of the top guys. He's top 10. So I feel that he can compete with Terrence Bud Crawford. It's a good fight. But I would not be surprised it end up being a learning experience and him suffering his first loss.
For sure. For sure. At this stage right now, Big Tuck, I wouldn't favor a lot of guys over, but I feel like Virgil, Boots, and EJ give him a tough fight. And I don't know who beats him, but I think those are his 3 toughest fights in the division right now. But I don't know if those are the guys to beat him. I don't know. But like you said, to
That's
me,
how
those
I
would be your
feel. I
toughest
feel the
competition.
same way, young Bill. I feel the same way. I don't know what I don't know them 3 that you just now said, and I don't feel like now if a person was to ask me if you said, well, which one do you think would be the toughest out of all of
Mm-hmm.
out of all the styles that I look at, them 3 against Bud, to me, if Boots is really everything, I really think it probably would be Boots. And that's a very inch away from Virgil. I feel
Okay.
like Boots and Virgil are more of a threat than Spence. That's how I feel. That's my personal opinion.
Okay. I respect it.
Yeah, I respect that.
And break it down. Why is he? Why do you feel Virgil and Boots are more of a threat than Spence?
All right. At one time I still like Spence. Don't get me wrong. Spence is a good fighter, but I gave Spence a few chances and a few fights to be the man down type of thriller, type of fighter. I really was kind of picturing him to be. I didn't get that. I didn't get that from him, of course, with Mikey.
Mm-mm.
And I didn't get that with him with Sean Porter. All right, so those 2 fights right there kind of made me look at Spence another way.
Mm.
I started looking at Spence a little different then. I didn't have the fire feeling that I felt like he could spark shit immediately. Bop, 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 just spark shit. Just get some shit up out of there. Just eventually get some shit up out of there, spark. Like I still got the fire spark feeling about Bud.
Oh yeah,
Now,
Bud a
now,
mean dude.
now, and the thing about it, we gotta all keep remembering Bud got all knockouts at 147 right now. He got knockout streak going on.
But
Now,
who he fought? Who he fought? Who he fought yesterday?
not who did who for it?
That's what they say. They say Bud ain't
Yeah,
fought nobody at
right.
147.
Yeah, that's what they say, right? So but that's another thing. I got finished answering your question about Virgil and them. So with Virgil and Boots right now, that fire feeling is there, like it
Mm-hmm.
was for Spence in the beginning. But for some reason, I don't know what it is. I don't know what it is, but something tell me Virgil and Boots are the truth for real. And we get ready to find out. Like, I don't know what it is about them boys, but them boys out for war. Like, I feel like Virgil gonna be hard to beat too. He gonna be hard. I'm telling you, just watch. I can't wait till they get those fights that we waiting for right now, because I really think that they in takeover mode. Now Crawford, that's why I say Crawford, I still feel like y'all feel. I feel like right now, probably still right now, at this moment right now, Crawford still got the edge. I think Crawford could switch bang on them boys, get his switch up game going on and do what he do. And I think he could bang them boys out of there. He could probably do that right now still. Now, 3-4 years from now, I don't know if I'm gonna be still talking the same. But right now,
no, of course, no, I don't know. That's a different argument.
You know what I'm saying? That's a different argument. But I'm talking right now.
No, right now.
Y'all
right now.
doing right now.
Right now.
He might get them. He might get them boys up out of there. Like, fuck up out of here. Fuck is you talking?
He's still athletic enough to like you said, he's still athletic enough to where he can still close the gap and still have that hand speed. But he's experienced. He's so much more experienced where he can set him up to use his athleticism. He don't have to be as athletic as these youngins, but he's still athletic enough to kind of offset some of that athleticism they got.
Exactly. Right. That's what I'm saying. Exactly. That's what I'm saying. Yeah. That's why I feel like those guys right there. I don't got that. I don't have that urge about Spence no more. Like it's not there. It's gone. It's what was there before is gone.
Now what would he have to do?
When Floyd was saying his name and turned him over and tried to turn him over to what was that for Keith Thurman? Or what was that? Keith Thurman calling for Floyd because Floyd was Keith Thurman mandatory, and then Floyd put Earl Spence in the middle of everything. From that time, and I started liking him. Like, all right, let's see what's up with this guy. And I see the little shit he was doing. Like, oh, yo on some shit. Oh, he out there. Yeah, he out to take over shit. Oh, okay. But and as the time went on and fights went on and shit been going on, and now all that shit just died out. The fire just went out like a candle.
I wanted to ask you, Best of the Best. You feel like you have seen? Do you feel that you may have seen a slight decline in Spence or something like that? You know, he's not. Or you feel like he maybe not the same fighter he once was, or something like that.
I think the accident might have took a toll. The accident took a toll, and it's just I think he got a little big-headed getting his situation that he got when he got himself 2 belts, and he not as hungry as he was. He party a lot and do the things that he do. I mean, that he let get to the media, and we get to see this kind of shit. And you know, it's just, you know, even when I look at him now, like it's always like his face look a little fat. Like just look different. It don't look like he, you know, like he hungry. He ain't in it. And then he not doing what his logo is. How you run around with a man down logo talking about man down, and I can't never get a man down. Come on now, I can't. A spade is a spade. I can't. Andrew, I can't put it. I don't know. Is he not bringing to the table what I'm asking for? If I'm giving you the package and you going out and you keep coming back short, something like, what the fuck? Come on now, it's not good. It's not good business. It's just he not doing what we asked. What he making it seem like it should be being done. So.
I feel you. Good night, Linda Sapicha, the queen. Much love and respect. Gotta go. Love and respect, Andrew and panel and everyone in the chat. Good night. Much love and respect to you, queen. Thank you for joining us. Much love and respect to you. I feel like what I saw in the and I feel like even Mikey Garcia has declined has declined a little bit as well. So that didn't but when I saw in the Mikey fight, I saw a fighter that, that still, still has what it takes to compete, at a certain level. But what he showed me in that fight, I don't know if that Spence was maybe 60%. I don't know if he was 80 at least. I don't know if he was 80%. But the way he trained, he looked in great shape. He looked prepared. He looked ready, and it was just like I feel I'm not going to come with no excuses. Like I feel like he was ready and he was prepared, and I just feel like he offset Danny. Danny should have been a little more busier. Danny could have let his hands go a little bit more. It could have been a different fight. I feel like it was moments that Danny could have took advantage of Spence, but Spence did fight a smart fight. One thing I can honestly say that he is one of those smart boxer punches. He will, if he have to make it a war and fight on the inside, he will. He can also kind of dictate the pace on the outside, but if it's forced to be fought on the inside, if somebody's bringing the fight to him, he's going to meet you. He's not going to run away from a fight. He's going to make it a war with you, and he's going to give it his all. You know what I mean? If it comes down to it, I think the relentless of Spence is still the will to win, the grit, the toughness of Spence. Is he still 100% strong mentally? We got to see it. We got to see in this UGAS fight. Is he declined? Have something affected him? Because if you're not 100% mentally, you're not going to be 100% physically. So I feel like if something taken away from Spence going into the fight with UGAS, he could lose this UGAS fight. I feel like he had to be 100% in this fight, like 100% mentally. You know what I mean? Mentally and physically prepared for a Cuban style like UGAS. If he is not at his best, if it has been a decline, and we see a decline, if we see a Spence the Spence that we witnessed against Sean Porter, we don't see that Spence. We can't get a Spence. We can't get a Spence that fought Danny Garcia, because that Spence that fought Danny Garcia will lose to your Dennis UGAS. I'm just gonna tell you that right now. The Spence that showed up against Danny Garcia will lose to your Dennis UGAS. So if we get a better version of Spence, a better version than the Spence we last saw in the ring with Danny Garcia, it's going to be a very competitive and challenging fight. I think that this fight is going to be a chess match in the beginning. Fighters start to adapt, make adjustments, go back and forth. It comes down to who's a little smarter than the other, and not just the will to win. It's going to come down to who's a little smarter than the other. Both of these guys are very smart at making adjustments. Both of these guys are very smart at setting traps and setting up the counter shots. Now, the thing is, Spence is going to be looking to try to break UGAS down, and we know how he likes to come on strong and walk you down with the body attack. Use the jab to set up the body attack, and then use the jab to set up the counter right or whatever, the 2-punch, 3-punch combination, whatever. But at the end of the day, against this Cuban style, against a guy that's, even Bud will tell you, that this guy's style could be a difficult style to deal with. Sean Porter can tell you. You know what I mean?
Manny,
that Manny Pacquiao can tell you. You know what I'm saying?
So
yeah, exactly.
He been in there, Big Tuck. You right.
So like I feel that this is going to have to be at its best. If we see a decline, if we get in there and witness a declined fighter, he will lose. And the thing is, a declined version of Spence that showed me a little bit of that a little bit in the Danny Garcia fight would literally be that version of Spence will get stopped against Terrence Bud Crawford.
Yep.
And this is no bias.
Yep.
I love both fighters. I respect all these fighters that step in the ring to entertain us. Yep. And that get in there that are the gladiators and warriors of today. But this is just me, based on having a boxing eye, doing film study, analyzing, and doing break and analyzing and looking at the strengths and weaknesses. The strengths, look at what they wasn't so good at doing against this type of style, against this opponent, whatever. I'm looking at, okay, yeah, he did this, he didn't do this. I analyze, right?
Right.
And all I'm saying is that that version of Spence that fought Danny Garcia will get stopped against Terrence Bud Crawford and would lose against Dennis Ugas.
Wow. Say that again, man. You know what? The thing is, the old Spence, Ugas style is tailor-made for that style. The old Spence, the one that Best of the Best is talking about, your Dennis Ugas is tailor-made for that style because he's not super active. He doesn't overmove. He moves just enough to get in and get out. He's not an overmover like a lot of Cubans where they have such great footwork where they overmove where they can't counter. This guy, Ugas, will stay in the pocket with you and mix it up and just move here or there laterally. He doesn't have to, like, Ugas doesn't have to move too much. Like his footwork is a game of inches, really is. He'll slide in, slide out, one step here, one step back, one step to the right, one step to the left, and throw his shot. And he'll mix it up with you to the body. He'll trade with you to the body. So Usyk is there to be hit, but if Spence is not like what Best of the Best said and what you saying, AT, if he's not what we think, and if he's not 100% this fight, and that's because, like you said, the fire hasn't looked there in the Danny fight. Spence did not look like the Spence that mauled Bundu or the Spence that went to UK and beat Kell Brook. That did not look like the same guy. But if some semblance of that guy shows up against Ugas, I think Spence will win a YUD. But let me
tell you, man, that motherfucker, that Ugas got a strange ass style. That is why I'm telling you. Listen, this is why.
He's not lying.
Look, that's why Manny Pacquiao lost to That's why Manny Pacquiao lost to him because look, I'm gonna tell you because look, Manny Pacquiao prepared for Earl Spence. Manny been doing this shit for years. He put his whole little shit together for Earl Spence, totally prepared for Earl Spence. When they threw that little shit at him and switched that shit up, that was like switching up the whole package. If you watch that fight, go watch that fight and look how you could just tell, man, he was frustrated as fuck. How he was just throwing shit that he been preparing to do against Spence. And was catching him with shit that he ain't do no kind of preparations for it, nothing. He was getting caught with some shit that he just ain't have no idea what the fuck he was dealing with. And guess what? That's gonna be the same fucking problem with Spence right now. Spence gonna have that same. Only thing is, Spence gonna try to prepare for it, and he got a chance to prepare for it a little bit better than Manny did. But I don't know exactly what he gonna do against him. And like you said, it just could go any way. I ain't gonna be surprised if he win. But I will not be surprised if he lose. It won't surprise me if he lose because that's how tricky this fucking Ugas is.
Right. I can see that. What you think? What you think, Big Rules?
Yeah, I kind of agree. I think Ugas is just a strange style, man. He's like a real awkward guy. And I was watching the Pacquiao fight, and I thought, Pacquiao's having problems with him. I'm like, it's just, I don't know. He's a lefty, right? I mean, he's a left-hander, right?
Ugas the right-hander.
Oh, he's a right-hander? Oh, okay. I was thinking he was
that's what threw Pacquiao off, Big Rules, is because Pacquiao had to train for a lefty. Train for a righty in like 10 to 12 days, and Ugas had to switch up for a southpaw. He was fighting an orthodox guy, so they both had to change in sparring partners at the last minute to get ready for each other. Okay,
yeah. You're right. Right. But that's a real interesting division, though. It's a lot of talent there. So,
right.
I think Crawford is my guy, though. I think he beats all of them, to be honest.
Me too.
Yeah.
Yeah, because like you said, man, the thing is, I wonder how Ugas takes his jab away. If Ugas can control Spence with the jab like he did Pacquiao, then he's gonna beat him up. But see if Spence can work that jab like he did and change levels, and show some body work, it might be a different fight. I still think Spence is gonna win. I still favor Spence in this one, guys. I really do. I don't know. He's looking good in training. I've been watching some of these snippets of him and his new strength and conditioning coach, and Spence looks pretty good. He looks like he's on weight. He's not fighting till April. So yeah, bro. He's never looked, to me, he doesn't ever look like best of the best saying. His face and his, he hasn't been looking as healthy as you would want him to.
Yeah.
This is the healthy.
Hey, young Bill, another little young talent that I'm caught up on real heavy right now. I got a thing for, like, when I watch him put his work in. I like Shorty, the little kid with the orange hair at 130 from New York.
Chris Colbert. Colbert.
Oh my God, he got me going.
Man, that young man is a prop. That young man is a little monster.
Hey, Big D, best of the best. He talking noise to Shakur too, and
hey, I would love it. Let's do it. Let's dance.
That's a tough. Listen, I'm
gonna
tell you right now.
Let's dance. That's what I like.
I'm gonna tell you right now.
I like to pay for.
That's a great fight. We talking about two guys that are so fundamentally sound, that has the hand speed, the timing, the ferociousness, the explosiveness, the ring IQ, the ring generalship. Both of these young guys are so gifted, and that would be a great fight. I don't know who would win that fight. I'm sorry to tell y'all.
I've heard it.
It's a we gotta see type of fight. We gotta see type of fight, because I can't give you a winner. I can't give you a prediction.
That's that kind of shit we talking about. That's what I'm talking about, Andrew. That's what I'm talking about.
I heard they got history too, Big Tuck. I heard they got history. They sparred a couple times before. Yeah, I heard they got history.
Whoa, wow, bro. Wow.
Yeah, wow. They got history. Because Stevenson from Newark, so Brooklyn right down the street.
Oh, yeah, yeah. Most definitely.
Yeah, they kind of grew up around each other.
Who is that? Bob Erm and Eddie Hearn?
No. That's Bob Erm and PBC. You got to work with PBC.
Oh, that's Bob Erm and PBC. No, yeah, that's Bob Erm and PBC. All right, okay.
Yeah. Your boy's fighting soon. Best of the best. He's fighting Gutierrez for the WBA Super at 30. So
Chris Colbert.
Yep. Colbert's gonna be in a big fight soon at 130. Then the winner of Gary Russell Magsayo. If Gary Russell beats Magsayo on the 22nd, PBC Batman.
I need to get a date on that. I need to see that. I can't miss that. You talking about he can raise
the 22nd? It's the 22nd of this month.
This month? Oh, all right, yeah. Well, okay.
Yeah, next weekend after this one. Yeah, the weekend. Right. Yeah, Atlantic City. Maxayo, Gary Russell, but Gary Russell called out Colbert for his first fight at 130 if he beats Maxayo, because he said if he beats him, he's moving up to 30. and his next opponent
man, I would love that.
be Chris Colbert. Yeah, that's the rumor. Batman, his bro, was saying that's the next fight for him. It would be Gary Russell versus Colbert if Gary Russell is successful on the 22nd. So that's why I kind of want Gary Russell to win, so that I can see G Russell versus Colbert, best of the best. I really want to see that, man.
Man, I would love to see that, bro. Tarsha, is it Tarsha? Tarsha Williams. Tarsha Williams, much love and respect to you, Queen. She says, good to see intelligent brothers talk the sport I love. Much love and respect to you, Queen. I appreciate you joining us live. That. My brother David A Sports, go subscribe to my brother's channel, man. That's another amazing channel right there. He says, salute to the chat. Much love and respect to you, my brother. My brother Campos Vasquez, my brother Campos says, don't forget about Speedy Rashidi Ellis. Yeah, that guy.
He's good. He's good, but Big Tuck, he's having promotional issues with Golden Boy. I think he's going to be out of his contract soon. That's why we haven't been hearing from him.
Yeah, I'm here. I've heard some. I'm aware of the situation because I'm like, man, like that guy there, man, like, you know what I'm saying? When I'm talking about a skilled, gifted gifted fighter, bro, like that guy there, man, Rashidi Ellis. It's another guy, man. Hold on, because I want to make sure I got the right guy. It's Rashidi Ellis is the guy that stopped and knocked out Eddie Gomez, right?
Yep, that's him.
That's the first time I saw him fight. That guy is a problem. Much love and respect to you, Don Machiavelli said, night, guys. I'm out. See you next time, Andrew Tucker. Salute, my brother. Yeah, I'm about to end this this live in about 5 minutes. But yeah, we finna chop it up for 5 more minutes. So good night to you as well, Don Machiavelli. Much love and respect to everybody in the chat. I love you guys, man. But yeah, that guy is a monster. That guy's a problem because, like, you know, Eddie Gomez was a fighter that I was following and that I was looking at, and then when I seen Rashidi Ellis like get in there and just made it difficult, made it tough for him, man, and he ended up getting him out of there. I was like, whoa, like this guy's a problem.
Right.
Speedy Rashidi. Yeah. Speedy Rashidi. Yeah, he can fight. But like you said, Tuck, man, at Colbert, man, we got some good fights to look forward to in 2022. But Colbert, like, this is my last question for you guys. Okay. What's 3 fights, realistic fights that y'all want to see that haven't been announced yet, that y'all know could be made? What are 3 fights that y'all gotta see that y'all know could be made that haven't been announced yet?
Oh boy.
I go last.
All right, Big Tuck. All right, me. I want that Shakur Valdez. Give me that unification. Give me that Canelo Charlo.
Oh yeah.
I'll take that. And give me Boo Boo versus anybody relevant, please.
He said Boo Boo against anybody relevant.
Right.
All right, hold on. I'm gonna go for y'all real quick. All right. Give me. I'm gonna have to go with what you said on the first one, young Bill. Definitely gotta go with Shakur and Valdez for unification. Also give me Devin Haney and your boy Kambosos. We need that done. And my third biggest fight is Terrence Crawford and Earl Spence.
Yeah, good choices. Okay. I'm gonna go mainly with the heavyweights. I'm gonna go with Tyson Fury versus Dillian White, and then I want to see Wilder versus White, and I'm gonna go with Spence and Crawford too. I've been wanting to see that for a minute, so I'm gonna go with Spence and Crawford, and of course I think Crawford will take that fight.
Okay.
I like that, best of the best.
Yeah.
I like it.
No doubt.
Yeah.
Big Tuck.
It's on you.
Man, there's a whole lot of them, bro. I guess I'll be listen, but
It's on you, baby. Yeah.
I got a whole lot of fights I really want to see, but I just go with I'm gonna start at bantamweight.
All right.
I want to see because I think my guy, the Filipino Flash, Nonito Donaire,
Right.
you know, the WBC bantamweight champion. I really think that he can beat this guy, and some people feel that you know he can beat Nonito Donaire, but I think that based off John Casimiro last fight, I think that based off Nonito Donaire last fight against I'm telling you right.
I forgot, oh boy. What's his name? Raymond? Ray something. He stopped him though.
Yeah,
because people thinking that was that this guy was going, even this guy looking at the previous fights, this guy's a problem. But Nonito Donaire went in there and made easy work of him, and I was blown away. This is an undefeated fighter, and his style was just a crowd pleasing style. I liked everything that the guy did in the ring. But Nonito Donaire went in there and made easy work and literally blew him out the water. And so I want to see John Real Casimiro because I feel that I felt like his last fight could have I don't know, like I felt that he was gifted. He got a gift. You know what I'm saying? But it was a good fight. But I feel in the way he got a gift. And and that was against that was the fight against him and Rigondeaux. I feel that Rigondeaux did enough to win. It was people say that Rigondeaux made it boring, but I feel that Rigondeaux did enough to win that fight. But I feel that Nonito Donaire in a unification bout with John Casimiro can beat. I think Nonito Donaire can take that belt. I think Nonito Donaire can become a unified champion and take that belt from John Casimiro. That's a fight that I really want to see because I want Donaire to fight this guy because I think he can beat this guy. That's the fight I really want to see. That's at bantamweight. Now I'm gonna come back up to heavyweight. A fight that I'm looking forward to that haven't yet to be announced, because they still trying to, they still in negotiations and still trying to seal a deal and come to a agreement. But it's Tyson Fury and Dillian White.
Right.
I want to see that fight.
Yeah.
I want to see that too.
I want to see that fight.
The trash talk would be crazy.
Yeah. Oh yeah. It's gonna be epic. I mean, I'm talking about the build up. I mean, it's gonna be epic. Two trash talkers. Yeah, it's gonna be epic. And then I'm looking forward to. You guys know what I'm about to. You guys know what fight I'm about to. But hold on. But we said that fights that we want to see happen, but it's it's not scheduled or talked about. So
well, I guess I'm the only one that said one that's kind of scheduled because I did say Kambosos and Devin Haney. They supposed to be talking about that now.
Oh, okay. Right. Oh, yeah. Because I know that he had those are the two options were the two fights he were eyeing Kambosos Jr. I know it was Loma or either Devin Haney, but the fight that makes more sense than the other is they both are legacy fights though, especially getting a guy like Lomachenko on your resume. That's a legacy. And then also beating Devin Haney and actually becoming undisputed. That's a legacy. That's
why I think that fight is most important, Andrew, because that fight right there clear a lot of the tension in the air. The Devin Haney.
I said the same thing. Yeah, I was saying the same thing. I was saying the same thing on a panel that I would no longer on a channel that I was on that I would no longer go on a channel anymore. But I said the same thing on that person's channel. I said that fight makes sense. That fight make more sense than any other fight because we talking about undisputed. Like undisputed, like that. You know, Devin Haney is WBC lightweight champion. Kambosos is unified lightweight champion. So it's a big fight, especially if he fight back at home in Australia in front of. It depends on what stadium they go to. One can hold 80,000. One can hold maybe 100,000 screaming Australians. So that'll be big for Devin Haney to go over there to fight Kambosos over there in Australia at his over there in his territory. Yep. It's a big move for Devin Haney. You know what I'm saying? Yep. Big move, a big fight, massive crowd. So but yeah, so that fight makes sense. It's undisputed. It's just the bigger fight. But also a fight that's I'm gonna say, because I was gonna say Anthony Joshua and Usyk, but that fight is already a done deal. So I gotta excuse that. I can't use that one. I'm gonna say Canelo Alvarez and I gotta say it, bro.
Please don't say what I think you're gonna say.
Canelo Alvarez against either Jamal Charlo or Boo Boo Andrade.
Woo!
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Those two are good. You know what I thought you was gonna say, Andrew, when I said that? I said, because I don't know. I haven't really heard nobody really say it because I don't know if people believe in it, but I'm thinking of Canelo making that stop, that better be a stop.
Oh,
I think that's a dangerous stop.
I ain't gonna lie. That's what I want to see too.
Hey, that's a train. I don't think Canelo want to stop right now. I think that's a stop. I think he want to ride the Q. As you would say, best of the best. He want to keep riding that Q train.
Hey, I'm not gonna
J train right now.
Let me tell you something. That's one motherfucking guy, man. That motherfucker better be. I watched that boy I watch him work with his head split open like that. When he had the headbutt injury in the last fight, his head split open like that. And anytime your fucking head is split open like that, and you are still fighting, like this motherfucker was determined to get his ass out of there. And he is like a fucking walking wall. For real. He like a walking wall. That motherfucker, I don't know how you gonna do. I don't know how Canelo would take if he land on Canelo head, right? I don't know how Canelo gonna take that. I don't know how his chick gonna accept that.
Well, I see I see some similarities. Like Arthur Beterbiev is a monster, bro. He is. And he reminds me a lot of Gennady Golovkin. They have some similarities.
I see that.
They have some similarities. And if that fight was to ever happen, it would be another one of those type of fights. Canelo Alvarez would most definitely be in a tough fight, just like he was against Gennady Golovkin, just like he was against Daniel Jacobs, just like those like I'm gonna just say more of the Triple G, like that type
that
of
Hunter style, that Hunter shit, that Hunter shit.
I can see it being one of those type of fights all over again. Like Beterbiev and a Canelo Alvarez. I can see that based on styles. I can see that fight just a battle, a great battle. I can see that fight being all a Triple G Canelo all over again. But I would have to say Canelo slightly the faster fighter with better timing. And so I can see a unanimous decision for Canelo. I don't see him stopping him, but I can see a unanimous decision.
That's what I was getting ready to ask you, Andrew. Like, how do you when you think about that fight, really look deep into that. All of y'all, really, you two, everybody, just think about it. And how do like can he hurt? Can he hurt better BN? Like, can that motherfucker be hurt? Like,
I think Canelo can hurt anybody. It's just the matter. I mean, the dude's got a tough chin, but I don't think Canelo will stop him. I think Canelo just has a way of figuring people out. He starts slow, and then like by the fifth round, he's kind of got you figured out. So I think there's some heavyweight. Canelo spars with heavyweights, so he knows how to take a shot, and I think there's some heavyweights Canelo could beat. So I kind of find it difficult to ever go against Canelo until I actually see him lose.
right,
I mean, Arthur
right.
Beterbiev has a
I feel
hard
you.
head. He has a hard head and a strong chin.
Yeah.
And but at the end of the day, like, have he ever got hit by a fighter that possesses the power of Canelo Alvarez?
Yeah.
That's the question. And the thing is that Canelo Alvarez, we know that he has the power. I mean, because it depends on the opponent, and it depends on who the opponent is, based on the chin and what they can take and what they can't take and things of that nature. Because when I look at when he went up against Sergey Kovalev, we know that his chin was suspect, right? Because because of previous fight.
Yeah.
We know his chin was suspect. So, but still, we talking about a guy that that came way from welterweight, moves all the way up to light heavyweight. Even though he always had been a guy your size, and that was able to knock out a light heavyweight. You know what I'm saying? In Sergey Kovalev, right? But we do know that based on the eye test and based on the guys he have been in the ring with, we do know that Arthur Beterbiev, we know that he has a hard head, he's a strong chin. Like I say, he reminds me of a Gennady Golovkin. He's just a strong, dangerous boxer puncher. But I just feel that he's never been hit by a fighter that hits harder than Canelo.
Yeah, ask Billy Joe Saunders how hard Canelo hits.
Well, you know what?
One thing about Canelo is definitely gonna, like, one thing you can bet on. He's gonna slowly walk you down. He's gonna beat you.
Right.
He's gonna continue to hit certain spots and do certain things over and over, and he will break you down. Yes, he's a master. He's a fucking master at that. Like I said before, I I was against Canelo back when, y'all probably remember when he was doing that Canelo weight shit at 155.
155.
So
Yeah.
I was mad as shit back then. Yeah, I ain't like that shit. I was, who the fuck you think he is to fight at 155, motherfucker? If you can't make 154, get your fat ass at 160. And then he was trying to make my motherfucking guy, hey
man.
Andrew, my guy was Triple G. I had my money on Triple G if they fight. And he trying to call my guy, telling him, come down to motherfucking 155 and all that shit. No, you want to fight me, you going to bring your motherfucking ass up here to 160. We going to do this dance at 160. And I felt like Triple G, a deal with Canelo. I was straight with Triple G, and I bet $100 on that first fight. And Triple G, I'm saying, I felt like we got kind of robbed, but in a way, when I watch it over again, he could have. He probably didn't get the win by edge, but it is what it is. But over the time, I was kind of hurt with that. But over the time, watching Canelo fight, every fight after the Triple G matches, just watching him go up the ladder more and more, and the way he fight and his style, the way he do his shit, I just start saying, yo, he the shit. Yo, I can't even deny, like, yo, he nice as a bitch. Yo, he be cutting that ring off. He patient. He's just, he the shit. Yeah, Canelo the shit.
He's a good man.
Yeah.
I mean,
So
you know, some fights were very, you know, where it could have been like maybe like I'd probably say either 2 or maybe 3. I could be wrong. That was controversial, very controversial.
right,
In Canelo's career,
right.
but the only loss, you know, that was Floyd Mayweather Jr. Man, and
Yeah.
a fighter that beat him convincingly, and so I mean, when you have learned so much from a fighter that's on the level of Floyd Mayweather, because he learned. It was a learning lesson. He
Floyd
learned.
and Laura, both of those styles to fight, both of
Yeah,
those styles.
he learned a lot. Even I
Yeah,
was going to say that. And the second time, it was against Laura. So, you know,
Right.
people, you know, it most definitely it was, you know, though, you know, those type of styles. When you go in there and you deal with those type of styles or experience those type of styles, like it literally prepare you
mm-hmm.
for it prepares you and it take your game to a whole nother level. You know what I
Yep,
mean? So when you
yep.
deal when you deal like with fighters that are more like a pure boxer or whatever, like you'll know how to deal with that type of style, because I'm finna go ahead and go deep before we end the show, and I'm gonna let you guys in the show in the show with giving your take on what I'm about to say.
Okay.
um Caleb Plant to me is a pure boxer,
Right.
and Canelo had to have experience with dealing with a pure boxer style, right? He dealt with it. The first time he dealt with it was against Austin Trout. The
Facts.
second the second time he dealt with it was against Floyd Mayweather Jr. And uh the third time was hold on, was Erislandy Laura before the Floyd fight?
No, it was
That
after.
was. And so I okay, thank you, little bro. So yeah, and the
Mhm.
third time was with Erislandy Laura. So when that makes you better as a fighter. So when he went up against another pure boxer in Caleb Plant, he knew how to make the adjustments dealing with that type of style.
Right.
Exactly.
And, and,
Um,
he, and even Billy Joe's a pure boxer. So he fought him
Right.
before Caleb.
Right. Right. Right.
even Billy Joe Saunders. I knew I was forgetting one. I knew I
Yeah.
was forgetting one. Billy Joe Saunders. Yep, he's a
Yeah.
pure boxer as well. And
Right.
so how good of a fighter he became making those adjustments. It takes experience, right, guys?
Yeah.
Right.
Experience is always the key, and when
Yep.
you had the experience of dealing with that type of style, you know what I mean. Canelo have dealt with fighters that come forward, that apply pressure. Uh, I mean, it's like he learned how to deal with certain styles. So
Yeah.
when I see him against, like, I look at the experience, I look at the overall skills that he possesses. Um, I feel that a fighter like Arthur Beterbiev, Demetrius Andrade, Demetrius Andre, a fighter like Jamal Charlo, I feel like all these fights are competitive or challenging. Um, but I feel that the experience, right? Uh, I feel that the experience and what he's so good at doing, and
Mhm.
and I just feel that these guys will make it competitive and challenging, but these guys will come up short for some reason. But I could be
Yeah.
wrong with even one of these fighters. I could be wrong, but I just feel that the knowledge of and the experience and the skills,
Right.
the experience and the skill set of Canelo, and how he's so good at making the adjustments, how he's very smart at breaking certain fighters down once he figured you out. That is what makes him great as a fighter. People just look at Canelo and be like, well, he just walk you down. He cut off the rein, walk you down, he just beat you up. No, Canelo is a inside, outside, and a technical brawler, boxer puncher. But Canelo also can be a per boxer.
And he doesn't waste his punches either. He's pretty wise with his shot selection. You know, he doesn't just go in there winging shots. You know,
very wise with his shot selection.
And defensively, he's frustrating because his head movement sets up his next shot. So he kind of trains you to keep your hands at home, even if you are an active guy, because you're getting counted to the head and to the body so fucking hard. You know. That it's kind of just difficult, big bro, to let your hands go, because if you keep getting countered with stuff you don't see, and you keep missing the guy, a lot of guys, you know, get trained to keep their hands at home.
Yeah, exactly. And he comes very fast. He comes very fast with those counter power shots, though.
Yeah,
and his counter body shots are just, oh my god, they're just so ferocious. When he catch you, when he catch you slipping and you throw some shit and he go to do that counter and you open up like that, when you really open up and give him that shot he really want, he make you pay. Like you feel that shit. They be moving out of that situation like they just felt that shit for real.
Right.
Yeah.
It's almost like Canelo's almost mastered the sport. It's almost like, I mean, I know you can always improve, but it's almost like he's figured the thing out, man.
Yeah, I mean, when you got a dude like Callum Smith, who's 6'3", who had the reach advantage, but had his bicep torn up to the point where a guy didn't want to throw the jab or let his when you put a puncher like Callum Smith in a survival mode, for 12. He just didn't want to he just didn't want to get knocked out.
Caleb Smith tried to go in there, young Bill, and tried to do the. Caleb Smith tried to use Floyd style. He tried, but at this point in Canelo career, that shit don't work. That's why.
And then this guy literally. And then this guy was a big puncher at that. This guy literally just moved up the one, and I'm talking about Callum Smith, right? I'm talking about the former unified super middleweight champion, right? He just moved up to 175, just like my little bro Young Bill just said. He moved up to 175 and stopped the light heavyweight, bro.
Lenny Castillo decapitated him, big bro.
Yes, bro.
Dude had a seizure.
Right.
Yes, bro.
Wow.
Yeah, it was that bad, bro.
Wow.
You know what I mean?
I didn't know that.
Yeah, 2 rounds. I think he slept him in 2.
Yo, Canelo is super dangerous right now, right? Like Canelo is a very dangerous fighter to fight. That's like right now it would be even dangerous for Floyd to come back and give him a fight at 160. They ain't gonna come no lower than 160. If they was to come back, they fight. But Floyd not letting that O go, because he live on that by the standards of that O, and he not letting that motherfucking O go, so we can forget that. Because you can guarantee if he came back and took that fight, Floyd would probably get 200 million that night. Ain't no other fight that he could make that he would make more money. No MMA fighter or no movie person or none of that. He could fight nobody that he could make more money if he came back and he did fight Canelo at 160. Him and Canelo had a fight at 160. Yeah, that fight right there, he'd get 200 mil that night in one night for 30 minutes.
Well, let me tell you, Canelo's a hell of a fighter. He's a hell of a fighter, straight up and down. He's a hell of a fighter. He's a hell of a fighter.
Hey, he will come back and Floyd would try to motherfucking curl up in that shit. He tried to do that motherfucking shoulder roll shit. Oh my God, I would just hate it. It would be ugly. It would be ugly. It would be ugly.
But General, you know, YB, you're a fool, bro.
He's a hell of a fighter.
But you know, Floyd would literally call Canelo out for an exhibition. It would not be a real boxing match. Bro.
Oh no.
And guess what? Floyd's smart enough and he know it. Floyd can look at Canelo. He can look at Canelo himself and he like, no, I wouldn't fuck with him right now. Floyd, no, I ain't fucking with that boy right now.
Hey,
I ain't going in there and do that. No, sir.
No, sir. No,
Hey,
sir.
to
He
be honest,
learned too much. Like Andrew just was saying, he learned too much. He went
yeah,
through too much. Him, Floyd, Laura, all of them, they taught him some shit that he
yeah,
picked up on. And he be using
mhm.
that shit right. That's why I agree with y'all when y'all say better be as strong as he is, as big as he is. Canelo probably got the brain to break him down and pick his big
uh-huh.
ass right apart. I believe
Yeah,
y'all. He probably
Mhm.
could.
right.
He
Yeah.
probably would.
Yeah. Yeah.
I'm one of the few people. I didn't think, everybody talks about when Canelo lost to Floyd. Like, if you watch that fight with the sound off, to me, it wasn't a blowout like everybody was acting like it was. I didn't think it was so one-sided.
Yeah, he
Everybody's
was in the
acting like,
fight. He was in the fight. Yeah, he was
yeah,
in
I was
there.
like, you
I
didn't
mean,
blow
it was just
Canelo out.
like yeah, he was in the fight, and he was actually boxing with
Yeah.
the pure boxer. He was boxing like he was in there.
It's like the commentating was so
But check this
one-sided,
out. He
everybody
was
thought Floyd took it. I was
Floyd, I think Floyd outpointed him.
he
like,
outpointed him.
He outpointed him. He did outpoint him, but I see what you saying. Like people
yeah,
make it seem like Floyd like just beat him, just
yeah,
bashed
yeah,
him, just
right,
trashed him. Like he just trashed Canelo. No,
yeah.
he ain't trash. That's the same way they say about Manny. They make it seem like he trashed Manny when
Right.
it wasn't nothing like that. It
I
just was a
agree.
regular.
Yeah.
It was just they were just regular fights, and
Yeah.
Floyd got the decision, and Floyd
Yeah.
got
Yeah.
the
That's how
decision
I
to
see
go
it
for
too. They act
baby.
like he ran Canelo out the ring. I'm like, nah,
Yeah,
if you
yeah.
listen to the commentating, they kind of made it sound like that. I'm like, nah, I didn't see it that way.
Like how Furry beat Wilder out the motherfucker and into the motherfuckers throwing towels and all that shit. Yeah, get
Right,
the
He
right.
beat, he beat
motherfucker
him
out of
into the cold tub with Kevin Hart, talking
here.
about retirement. Yeah, he got him in the cold tub. They over there having cold tub diaries.
Yeah, I
Kevin
saw
Hart.
that.
Yeah.
Ray
Yeah.
Ray
Yeah.
said Andrew Tucker, YB, everybody else was good. Much love and respect, Ray. Man, welcome to the we finna get ready to wrap it up, man. But I'm glad you came through, man. Showing some
Yeah.
love,
Shout
brother.
out,
Appreciate
man.
you, Ray.
Shout out to your
Rap,
boy Rap Store.
Rap
Yeah.
Star Boxing Knowledge. She says, Andrews, my bro, smash the like button, everyone. Rap Star,
Yes,
yeah,
sir.
man.
That's right.
You came at the tail end, bro. It was a great show, man. Cooking with my brothers, man.
Definitely
Cooking with
was.
my brothers, the best of the best. My co-host, the J. Roos Theory, my big brother.
Yeah,
You know what I'm
yeah.
saying? And also my other big brother, the best of the best, my little brother, YB, Young Billy Boxing. Man, y'all subscribe to all these brothers' channels, brother. You hear
We
me?
on
I'm
it.
not playing.
Appreciate
And
Yeah.
that.
make sure y'all subscribe to my brother Rapstar Boxing Knowledge if you're not subscribed, man. I'm
That's
surrounded by
right.
a lot of great. I just want to say this before I end this, man. I'm surrounded by a lot of great brothers, man. You guys are so knowledgeable, so educated when it comes to the sport, man. And I appreciate you guys motivate me. You guys encourage me to keep going. There's times I want to give up and just literally just quit YouTube, but it's a lot of great brothers, man, like you guys that's right here on this panel, man, that keep me going, that keep me motivated, that keep me encouraged, that keep me inspired. And everybody and all my brothers and sisters in the chat, all my brothers, the UK Army, the Tucker Army, the NBBC, you know, and all of you guys, man, everybody in the chat, like my brother Rapstar Boxing Knowledge, much love and respect. All of you guys, man. So I appreciate every single one of you guys, man. It's nothing but love. It's nothing but respect. And you know, we contribute to the sport of boxing. It's the sport that we love. We grew up watching. And it's over here on this channel. It's nothing but love and respect. And you can have a difference of opinion. Much love and respect to the Queen, Karma Serene. What's good? What's good, Rap? Much love and respect to the Queen. Much love and respect to the other Queen, Tarsha Williams. Y'all need to do live shows together more often. Oh yeah, these are my brothers. Anytime I'm gonna start going to their channels, we are family, man. We are family, Queen. We are family. Tarsha Williams. Thank you, Queen, for joining us live and hearing us talk boxing. We love the sport. This is what we do, and this is a brotherhood. When we come together, it's like a brotherhood. It's like family. Even with you queens, you know, I got a lot of great people that follow the channel, that support the channel, and I got a lot of brothers that keep me motivated, that keep me encouraged. And it's nothing but love. It's nothing but love and it's nothing but love and respect, man. Like these guys, it showed me nothing but love and respect, and I support these guys just like they support me and family over here.
Big Tuck. Big
Thanks
Tuck.
for having me, man.
Let me tell you something, Big Rules and Big Tuck. You guys got hell of a channel. It's a hell of a channel. Straight up and down. No special effects. Hey, I swear to God, Mayweather got the same catchphrase to describe every fighter. Manny Pacquiao, he's a hell of a fighter. Hell of a fighter.
Right.
I'm telling you, he about to box. When you fight this billionaire Big Tuck on the top of a boat somewhere, he's a hell of a fighter. He deserves this opportunity.
Right.
Yeah, his kid is a hell of a fighter. I watch him training tapes, straight up and down, no special effects. That's his stuff. But yeah, God bless y'all, man. Hey, Big Rules, it's nice meeting you, man. Great talking with you for the first time.
I'm subscribe. Appreciate that.
Hey, I already subscribed to you, man. Hey, best of the best. I'm about to subscribe to you on this account. Man, I appreciate good. Nice talking to you again. And Big Tuck, thanks for having me, man. You know, always, big bro. I always support you, man.
I always support you too, my little brother. It's always nothing but honor. It's nothing but love, and it's nothing but respect, man. And I appreciate you, young Billy. Appreciate you, YB. Appreciate you. Love you, bro.
Love you too, big dog.
Yeah, Tarsha Williams. Yeah, it's nothing but love. It's nothing but love and respect. Respect to you, Queen. We're gonna come together a lot more. You know, I always have my co-host with me. And you know, best of the best. You know, he's been supporting me for a long time. That's another brother of mine, and so y'all support their channels as well. You know, we support each other, man. That's what it's all about. You know what I mean? So it's nothing but love and respect over here. You know what I'm saying?
No doubt, Andrew. I'm getting ready to get up out of here. Definitely was a good one tonight, and I'm gonna be looking forward to catching you in the near future on something. I'm gonna start looking in to see if you're in here, especially in the evenings, because that's about the times when I'll be free anyway. So I'll be looking out for you, bro.
Okay, best of the best. Appreciate
Thanks
you
for coming
bro.
Through, man.
Thank you,
no
man.
Doubt. Hey, best of the best. What's the other brother name again? Because I want to go on your channel and I gotta go. I want to go subscribe to his channel up in the right hand corner. I can't see his name.
Oh, me?
Yeah.
Oh, my channel's called the J Roos Theory. JROOS.
JROOS. Okay, J Roos.
Yeah, appreciate. I'm gonna subscribe to you too, man. Appreciate that.
All right, that's what's up, J Roos. No doubt.
All right, man. Good talking to you.
All right, brothers. I'll get back with y'all, man.
All right, man. Much love and respect, General.
Yeah, man.
Rap Star Boxing Knowledge, my brother. That's my brother right there. Another one of my brothers, man. Rap Star Boxing Knowledge. He says, "Carmen Serene, all good, sister. Hope you're well. Much love and respect to the queens that's in the building. Linda Sapicha, I know she's gone. The queen of the UK Army, Tucker Army. Much love and respect to the queen, Linda Sapicha. I know she's gone. And much love and respect to all of my brothers, man. I love you guys, man. Appreciate you guys. And all the queens that came through. Carmen Serene, much love and respect, queen. Tarsha Williams, much love and respect, queen. Appreciate you coming through. Rap Star Boxing Knowledge, much love and respect. Like my brother say, y'all hit that like button on your way out. Much love and respect. Young Billy Boxing says, love my bros, man. Love you too, brother. We love you too, man. We love you too, bro. Respect, man. Young Billy says, young Billy Boxing says, Tarsha Williams, blessings and thanks for listening until the end. Thank you so much, queen. Thank you guys so much. All of my brothers, man. Young Billy Boxing said the J Roos Theory. Yes, sir. Shout out,
man. Shout out, man. Some good talk tonight.
Yes, sir. The boxing is in 206, man. That brother is very knowledgeable about the sport of boxing. That's another one of my little brothers right there, man. Very educated brother, very knowledgeable. He's a historian. And always show me love, man. Always show me love, man. Always show love to the, always show love when I go on certain panels and stuff, and the boxing historian is there. He always showing love, man. So I appreciate you, the boxing historian 206. Okay. Much love and respect, my brother. You know what I'm saying?
Subscribe to him.
Yeah. Make sure you subscribe to the boxing historian. Yeah, man. It's all about love and respect, man. It's all about unity, coming together, showing love to each other, man, and respect. not trying to tear nobody down and, have hate towards each other, have animosity, have evil intentions towards each other and stuff like that. It's all nothing but love and respect, man. It's all about love and respect, man. But I love you guys, man. And we finna go ahead and end this live. I appreciate every single one of you guys that came through today. Everybody in the chat, much love and respect. I appreciate you guys. It's nothing but love. So J. Rule's Theory, man, go ahead and give your outro, man, before we get on up out of here, man.
Yo, thanks for watching. Thanks for having me again, Andrew. Classic insight as usual. Appreciate it. And as I always say on my channel, be fearless. Yay.
Andrew Tucker, and welcome to Andrew Tucker World. What's going on, all my great people, and what's going